Right. It's coming out here. What's up, everybody? Hello. What's good? It is Tuesday night, and it is time to get it started one more time. House of the Dragons, the finale, and you already know we got half the crew with us, ready to do it. We got some extra guests. We got the one, the only, the dragon himself. What's good, JD?
What's happening, everybody? How we doing?
Oh man, ready to talk some dragons tonight?
For a little bit, yeah.
Oh, we also got the one, the only, my brother from another mother from all the way across the pond, the one, the only, Aegon. What's good?
It's Aegon Bark, man. Say the full wish name is Stark, man. What's going
I thought
on?
we were tight like that. I thought we were on a first name basis.
It's Aegon Bark, man. Dox me. I live up in the north, and it's taken me like 8 episodes to get down south to make things fun. What's good, DJ? Always good to be here, brother.
Oh, I can't wait to do it. We're ready to talk some dragons. I can't wait to get into it. And we also getting into it with the one, the only man himself, Fandom D Saint. What's good, my man?
Yo, what is good, DJ? Everyone on the panel. I cannot wait to talk about the greatest episode of all House of the Dragon.
I'm not sure that fuck up.
Go sit down.
I think
go
that's
to your
the
room.
funniest statement of the day.
Of course, rounding
Go to your
it
room
off.
and think about what you just did.
Not much better. We got the one, the only, the Lady Valerian herself, a.k.a. What's good tonight?
Wagwan, brethren. We are here to speak of some more dragons in their folly. And, at least there was a few little sprinkles that we loved in there. But, yeah, we'll get into that.
Looks like we got some new names in the chat. We got the chat with us tonight. Welcome. Glad everybody's here. We got House with us. We got Jake with us. Got a new name, Helena. Welcome. Oh, man, y'all ready to talk about some dragons?
Oh, is that my lady Helena in here? What's going on, girl?
Oh, man, I'm trying to tell you. House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 8, the finale. Okay, what the fuck was that? I mean, we already...
Yeah. Language,
Are you kidding me? They're only giving us 8 episodes. 8 episodes? Are you kidding me? That's all they're gonna give us, and they're gonna end it with this piece of shit hanging.
Jesus!
Are you kidding me?
I thought it was amazing, DJ, man. When y'all go left, I go right, man. It was amazing.
Dude, that was the greatest commercial ever for a preview before season 3,
Yes.
2 years from now.
The 50-minute preview, man. Absolute 50-minute preview. It was Dune 1 all over again. It's not fucking wait for Dune 2, man. You do me like that.
You know who's to blame for all of that fanfare? And I know you shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but it's Michael Jackson's fault, okay? Mans came out here putting out music videos that were like 20 minutes long. So now everybody just has to always up the ante. Now we get trailers that are like an hour and 15 minutes long.
I mean, what the hell was that? I mean, last season we got 10 episodes. We couldn't get 8. We couldn't get 10 this season. Like, we didn't need them.
How dare you ask for nice things? Don't bring logic into this.
Okay. What the hell? You're gonna tell me we couldn't use extra episodes right there? I mean, what the?
Dude, it was like I wanted to bet season 8 of fucking Game of Thrones that they can make a worst fucking deal in one episode. Just like, we're going to end, this is it. It's like, fuck me.
Wait. That episode, that finale, I agree with JD's sentiment, but that finale was still better than any episode in season 8.
I gotta agree with that.
Even with barely anything in it.
Barely anything.
We got a
legend. They didn't butcher anything. Well, they did. We'll get to what they did butcher. I mean, conversation. We get to that Nettles chat, DJ. You filled me with hope. You did. You fucking filled me with hope.
Oh yeah, it was all destroyed. The air was let out of the bag. We're gonna talk about all of it. What's up, Mary Jane? It's been forever since I've seen you. Good to see you. Got Starwalker in the house. Welcome.
What up?
We got the Imagination Realm. Good to see you. Welcome back. John Haymaker, one of the funniest men in the business. Welcome back. Oh man, let's get into it. I don't know what happened. How did we not get and need 10 episodes? What happened? I mean, get
writer strike.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll give them that pass, I guess.
Fumbled the ball.
No excuses. We could have delayed the damn season and got 2 more episodes, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Tired of blaming the writer strike.
Would it have been that difficult? I mean, come on. I'm with my guy Jake. Like, I'm not happy, but of course we're all gonna be right back here next season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
let's just keep it real. But let's keep it real and let them know that was
Tyrone Bigum's scratch, like, y'all got any more of them dragons?
So we open this week with Tyland Lannister and Essos getting absolutely fleeced by the Chiarchy, and he claims he can't afford their price, but unfortunately for him, Tales of the Lannister gold and riches are like the substance of legend, and everybody wants a piece. He said per ship, they said no, per man. I was like, Tyland needs to work on his negotiating skills and learn how to walk away from a table. What's going on with your Lannisters, fandom?
No. They send the wrong person to go and try to deal with these Triarchy people. You're sending someone with a bunch of damn money. Of course it's gonna be that way. Talking about per ship, no, per man.
This is your house, Dave. I represent.
I was saying, I was like, is there any excuse? Because he was awful. And he was scared going in. Like, he said he didn't want to do it in the first place, but Aemon made him go. Like, no, I'm tired of this. Go make it happen. So he's going to make it happen, and it's going about exactly like he thought it would. Absolutely awful. Was there a better way, AK? Could he have done it any better?
I feel like he should have, and he could have. I mean, he's supposed to be a diplomat, right? Like, you're supposed to have skills in this already. Like, for fuck's sake, you're a Lannister. If it's one thing you know how to duck and bob and weave and all that with, it should be gold. What the fuck happened here?
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. They pin him in with what they're really after. They asked for the stepstones, and I think that's why they were asking for such ridiculous amounts of money, because they wanted to ask for the moon and say, oh well, we'll just settle for the stepstones, because they know they'll get a little now, but in the end, like he said, they'll be raping everybody for those taxes trying to cross away.
So all I actually know now about the Lannisters is I understand why Tywin hated every Lannister before him. Makes sense.
I mean, his grandpa was alright. His grandpa and Lan the Clever. Those are the only other two.
Okay, you got a point.
What was your man's name? Remember the assassin with Naharis? I'm Irish, I can barely say three. Dolo Naharis. That's not right. What's his fucking name?
Dario.
Remember the fourth Irish that looked like
yeah.
His sister slapped the shit out of him in a mud wrestle. That's his fucking twin. I thought that was him. So what the fuck is he doing slapping the shit?
Yeah, that's true. It's like Dario and what's Theon's sister? Aya? Something like that.
Asha?
Yeah, there we go. Had a freaking child. Boom. There you go.
Good to see.
I love how that woman played the part, and I also love the representation on my rainbow flag that she brings to the journey. And she's also a YouTuber, I hear.
Yeah, she used to be.
Check her out.
That's what I heard too. Yeah, that she used to be an influencer of some sort. Hey, what's up, Santiva? Welcome. We got Major in the house. Welcome back.
What up, Santi?
Salute, Sans.
But
everybody, I can't see the chat, but salute, y'all. Salute.
Tywin begrudgingly agrees, knowing that his move could very well get him hanged by Aemon for giving away too much. Yet, even with all this, the Triarchy are asked for one more thing. He must meet with and get the approval of Lohar, their admiral, which we're just talking about. And why did they keep calling her him? I guess he can go both ways. So it's that's just the way they're going, because he did have a bunch of wives. So
that was more of a shock value, really. They were like, "Oh, him." The next thing you know, it was a woman. Huh?
I don't think it was shock value. I think just for them, they, at least from the histories and whatnots that I've read, they are never really too stuck up on descriptors like that. If he's walking around, and there's nothing to say that they preferred he over she. It just was what it was. So I think that's it. Maybe possibly a status thing, how we would call Brienne Sir Brienne still because she's a knight. I could see that, but I just don't think that they really have that many cares in that respect. I think they just went with whatever she told them to go with, and that's what works for her.
Can I ask the question, why was this the opening for the finale? Why do we need to? This is a filler, at the start of the season, get it out of the way. Shit, why do we need this? Is the finale. Do you know what I'm talking? Why do we need
it's
this?
Basically, so they could open up with the monkey, I think.
To remind people where Tyland is, because he disappeared after Ep 6, and now here's the payoff.
What you mean? Didn't the previously didn't it tell us like, oh, he was supposed to go here? Oh no, I always skip the previous.
Well, no, I'm saying, yeah, we saw him get sent off, but we haven't seen him since. As I'm saying, they wanted to get out what he was doing over there. Was he successful, or all that other stuff? Basically, to introduce the Triarchy to us.
But in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of calling the wrong name, was that some sort of running joke, John? Like with the Admiral, like constantly calling Tywin? Like, did people like on the set keep getting them mixed up or keep calling him the wrong name? Like, do you think that was some sort of inside joke?
I'd say so, because that actor, well, it's his third role in the series. He was the knight who got the fucking javelin in the neck, or the spear in the neck from the mountain in the first episode, and then he's playing two characters in this. So it's like, yeah, more than likely that's just a little. It seems exactly like you nailed it, an inside joke. Well, can I ask you quickly? It's like, why did you have kind of a mad? She was taking the piss out of him, was taking the piss out of him a lot, and but there was a level of respect as well. I was thinking, is that because or would they give a fuck? You know the history with what was his name, Tommen Lannister, when he sailed the gold ships, he got shit from over
when
there,
he
and actually gave them half.
roller.
Yeah, it's that name, and that's why she that he's all mad for him. I was like, what is this?
I think it's simpler than that. Yeah, I think she's just razzing him.
Yeah.
There's only maybe one time where she actually calls him his name. Any other time she addresses him, it's everything but his name. And I think she was doing that just like the whole mud wrestling thing. It was just to see what he might do and how he's going to take it. What's his temperament?
Also getting mixed up, it felt like it was like no accident that the editors cut from Lohar's face to Vagar's. Like, what are you trying to imply here? What was that all about, Dragon?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I got nothing on that.
I thought I got a bad question until you asked JD that. Lovely.
Oh shit, too good.
That was a hell of a transition.
That was it. I was like, wait, what?
What are you trying to say here?
Right.
But we see Rhaegar all gassed up while she and Aemon like sit back and watch a sharp point, and all its innocent people just burn up after they just set the whole place ablaze. Like, what was that?
That was just Aemon's little fucking temper tantrum because he had to turn her away from Dragonstone because he knew he was gonna die at that point in time. So he just went and burnt some peaceful village just because he's a dick.
Bitch zone debuff has been started. You will now look like a pussy for the rest of the episode.
Pretty much. He's gonna look
that
like
place
that
is really close to Dragonstone. I checked that on a map. It's like that thing just across, like literally just right across.
No, he literally went to the closest place where there was not a dragon to come after him.
Yeah. I mean, it's like King's Landing, Rook's Rest, and then right there to Sharp Point. And then he basically Claw and drift and right past that with Dragonstone right past that. I mean, yeah.
He's just crying.
I was very happy with that, man. We got to see monkeys running around. We got to see a Lannister no one gives a fuck around. And we didn't even get to see Aemon born in that city. Like, I thought that was genius. Like, fair play.
Yeah. I mean, basically what you got to see was a madman with a nuclear weapon and what he's capable of with it. And that's it.
You disrespected my feelings. Yeah.
Speaking of disrespecting some feelings, can Aegon not get a sip of rum? Like, has this kid not been through enough? Like, can we get him a taste? He's not asking for much. He just wants a taste.
I've been through some very serious, heavy surgeries, and when I was in my recovery, maybe like a week or a week and a half into my recovery, I noticed that all the booze I had was somewhere else where I did not leave it, and I had to go literally on the hunt at my aunt's house, checking everybody's closet. Like, look, I don't know about y'all, but I need a shot. I've been through some harrowing shit, and the pain pills are wearing off. So, can I get me a shot so I can go back to sleep, please? Thanks.
I mean, the kid is in constant pain.
Feel him.
Half of shit. He said his dick blew up like a sausage on a stick.
Yo, the freaking like description of that, I'm like, dang, I'm not gonna eat any hot dogs later for like 2 months or so.
Dude, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can find this picture. I'm gonna put it in the private chat when I find it. But I think Nikki has sent me something last night, and it was hilarious.
I'm just saying, can my guy get a sip of rum, Orwell? Let's go. I mean,
just one. something to numb the pain. I mean, you can't take milk of the poppy no more because it fucks with the brain too much. You can give my man two little shots of rum, man.
Yeah, some rum and milk of the poppy. I love it.
Seriously.
Then Pinky Toe Finger comes in and tells Aegon that he needs to get ready to bounce.
Finger. No. Hold on, now you're not just gonna skip past that, sir. Pinky Toe Finger.
Basically, Pinky Toe Finger. He is not even on his level, but he's trying to be. He's doing his best.
Some high quality notes there, DJ. I'm impressed. Did you actually write Pinky Toe down? That's the real. Did you write that down?
Yo, when y'all share this on Twitter, some of y'all that's in the chat, please put that quote down.
Oh, Aemon's on one, and if he comes back in like a foul enough mood, he's basically he's dangerous. It's dangerous for fucking Aemon to be here, or for Aegon to be here, because Aemon could do anything at this point. He's out there burning like innocent people in entire cities. Like, he's got to go. And I knew the Iron Bank was going to come and get brought up into this sooner or later. Like, what do we think about all the little tie-ins that they're trying to bring in to like build that bridge between House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones, John?
Yeah, it had to be brought in as well, just because it also shows with Larys, doesn't it? Remember he says about, it's in obviously season 1, where it's like, where's the money gone? It shows where he actually did put the fucking money, isn't it, into the Iron Bank behind that back, like, because he was aware, like, he's a smart player. He was doing that behind the scenes. It's the familiarity. Get as much familiarity as you can in. Bring them a fucking elephant, you know what I mean? Satisfy as many people as you can where you can. I liked also when Aegon was trying to play the game for a bit. And it was like, right, I'll go right down now. And when Aemon comes back, we'll jail him. And Lars kind of calls me, he's kind of giving him that look on, you are shit at this, right? And then what we do about Rhaenyra? I just called him straight out. Like, what we do about that then? We're bad at this.
He did. Aegon tried to say, Aemon's away, take me to my throne, and I'll have him arrested when he gets back. And Larry's like, okay, let's play that one out real quick.
Yeah. That's what you need.
He's being so delusional. I feel like he's being real delusional. They're like, bro, you know damn well nobody's afraid of you. Okay, they scared of Aemon. They don't. It doesn't matter that you're king right now.
Yeah, Aegon quickly saw that wouldn't work out, but Larry's is pretty sick with it. He's just trying to play the long game, talking about we'll just go live like kings and Essos for a while and let your fam tear each other apart, and then we'll swoop back in and bring everything back together, and then you'll be Aegon the Blessed and all these other names.
Victorious.
Why is Loras trying to give him all the titles that Tyrion's dumbass tried to give Bran? I don't. It's not a good look. This is your third time putting in your application, Lord Firefly. I think that ship has sailed. HR don't want you.
No.
I mean, those titles are better than his title, just robbing it from Rhaenyra, talking about the freaking delight. I'm like, what the hell?
Right. And then he tried to steal my girl's title again. Have you not stolen enough, you cunt?
Ooh, I like that language.
Getting right to it. We got 2 Irish ones in the house.
Put that in your notes, DJ.
Yeah, absolutely. But we get it confirmed. Sounds like Sunfire did die at Rook's Rest, and sad, but not as sad as like the graphic story we got again on like Aegon and his manhood. Like, that is messed up. It's something I just didn't need to be visualized. Like, that was messed up.
Nobody asked for that information.
No. But speaking of August spit, Jace has he's had enough of this newest dragon seed. When he walked into the small council, Ulf had his feet up on the table. I mean, can we talk about the utter lack of respect for this man and just about the all-around decorum and how to act around royalty? Like, are you kidding me? He is off the charts with his. What's going on with him, Phantom?
Man, that is rude as that. Like, literally, you just became a dragon rider and all of a sudden you're like, hey, no, I can do whatever goddamn I can.
Bruh.
Dude,
I feel like
smacked his ass.
Now, see, here's the thing. I feel like some of y'all in the chat was over on a Tone stream that he just did with LMR, and I think Tony said it best. This is the equivalent of the dude that's talking shit, mad shit, talking hard, chest all out, but he forgot the Glock in the car.
Yep.
So now, if somebody decide to pull on you, what are you gonna do? That dragon, she not right there. She's outside. She's not gonna be able to get to you quick enough if Jace did decide, or heaven forbid, look, if Daemon was there, bro, that they would have been doing a second hunt for the dragon seeds because that dude wouldn't have made it.
That's what I'm saying. Like the second he started talking shit about the color of Jace's hair and went to muss it like that, that sword would have been drawn just like that poor bastard in King's Landing, and Ulf's arm would have been locked. Like it's time.
Jace should have just knocked his ass out.
Jace needs to quit being a fucking crybaby little bitch. I'm over Jace.
Hey, no, I don't disagree. But in this scene here, though, he was 100% correct.
He was. It was just. So I got to bounce. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this thought before I leave here.
Yeah, for sure.
The dragon seeds. He was behind it, and then it happens, and now he's wondering, like he's crying and whining about them claiming dragons, and anybody can claim a dragon. One, there's no
that part.
Whole proof fact of like a Targaryen's a sole person that can get a dragon, but the other part of that is both Hugh and Ulf are Targaryens, not like quarter blood they are literally half Targaryen, more Targaryen looking than what Jace looks like. So I'm just over it. Like I'm over his crybaby bitch. That's my piece. I got to bounce out of here. So thanks for having me on.
All right,
DJ.
What's your rating? What's your rating?
Oh, I give this a 7.
Cool. Oh, he's being generous, but okay.
He said he was generous.
Take her easy, JD.
I'll say if this would have been a true episode 8, I probably would have given this a 7.5 leading into episode 9. But since it's a fucking season finale, it's like a 6.5. That's the problem. So, all right, guys. Thanks for having me on, DJ. I got life to do. So,
and I think Jace, he is also half Targaryen. So again, it really doesn't matter what color your hair is, my dude. Your name has been on the books since the day you took your first breath. I don't know why people need to consistently tell you that.
Can I comment on Ulf for a second as well? No one did showing it. You hear that okay as well with the hair color. It's like you're on the list, you're under Rhaena, relax yourself. And you suggested this as well. Let's fucking go.
What's up, buddy?
You see with Ulf, is he's showing up at a drag race first time getting. He's on a provisional license. He is going, holy shit, this is what it feels like. And he showed up in a transit van. Silverwing is a transit van, you lunatic. You're in a drag race here with fucking Ferraris and shit. It's like, what are you at? You've no clue, mate. You have a transit van compared to these other dragons. That is a transit van. No offense. Compared to the other bad boys, that is a transit van right there.
He had better manners when Aegon came into the tavern. He did. He quieted down real quick, but he knew Aegon had all his boys right there. And I don't know. He's just feeling himself with being a new dragon rider. But yeah, I'm telling you, it would be over. Like, I'd have been like, you can learn to ride with one arm after touching my hair. Like, that arm would have been gone. And keep talking, tongue will be next. Like, this man is showing you all you need to see. I'd have been like, Mom, we're off on this one, and we will just try again. Like, he picked this one. He's dead. Like, Silverwing can find another one.
Find another one. I mean, like, case in point, look at Hugh. Look at Adam. You can say that they are both as base-born as you are, being a bastard, but they still know how to have proper form and good manners. They know the decorum. When you come in and you are at the queen's table, I don't give a fuck what you're writing. It could be a three-legged dog or a damn dragon. It doesn't matter. You still show respect that is due, because you wouldn't even be here if she didn't invite you in.
Yeah, Hugh saved his ass, didn't he? And that, because then he's like, "What would you like us to do?" Quick topic change to the point. It's like he saved his ass a few times.
Yeah, he needs to get it. Rhaenyra and Corlys have a little chat, and he like hips her to some game and says that she needs to strike while she still has the advantage. But what he didn't tell her was that one of her new riders is his son. Like, John, why keep this secret at this point? Like, now when she does find out, she's gonna be mad that he was keeping massive secrets from her.
Wait, sorry, DJ, I can say that again. Sorry, my phone went fucking low. Who's son? Sorry.
When Rhaenyra and Corlys were talking, like, he's telling her like what to do, you know, being a good hand, and telling her that she needs to strike while she has the advantage. But why not take this advantage to tell her that one of her new riders is his son?
Oh, they didn't have that conversation. Yeah, it didn't even. That's my fucking head. They didn't even have that conversation. Actually. Oh, you have me. I even got a ready answer for that shit. Yeah, why didn't he fucking say that to her? Is it because he wants to set up because he sees Alyn as salt and fucking whatever, and he just kind of said to him, "Good job, like, well done, you're in," and which means it maybe it's a bit of dismay because remember his other granddaughter kind of rejected him with the fire and blood thing. And it's going well, go on your dragon and die, kind of like, you know, in that way. No, it sounds horrible, but you know, he's kind of like, nobody choosing my fucking salt, so I'm salty. Fuck yous all.
Yeah, I have something to say on that, but I will wait till you get to the part with Alyn.
I like
Great
what
shit,
Jake's
great
saying
shit.
about Ulf. He said, like, Ulf, like Alyn, he's basically bitter because he grew up poor while everybody else was feasting. And now he's like, now I'm part of you, which you're not. But yeah,
You're not. I mean, and even with that, again, I will not begrudge anyone their issues or, you know, childhood poverty, PTSD. I understand that is a real thing. However, you are still here. And you are now being trusted, as Rhaenyra said, with literally the greatest power that they have on the planet.
Yeah.
And this is how you act at the queen's table. You're supposed to be aspiring to be something greater. Isn't that why you got here? So you could get some of the perks? Act accordingly, and she will literally gift wrap the perks for you.
This is Jace proving all of Jace's points 100%. Say everything that Jace said is coming to fruition with this guy.
So, just one bad apple, the crew.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's only him, though. Hugh does not have these machinations at all. Adam, even less so than Hugh, and Hugh has been very respectful.
What do they say?
Adam's 5-star at the moment.
It only takes one bad apple to spoil the bunch.
Yeah, but
I see him,
sorry, okay, sorry.
No, just real quick, and I'm not going to give spoilers, but once we get to season 3, I think that does call into question what the Maesters actually told us happened at Tumbleton.
Mm-hmm.
So many different recalls of it.
Mm-hmm.
But Corlys also reminded Rhaenyra that he reminded. Oh, what were you going to say, John?
Is
hold on, I'm sorry. Is anyone else hearing feedback?
Yeah, I think John's mic.
Switch to my computer, man. Sorry, I was just locking the house, man. Oh, I'll switch to my computer. Give us 2 minutes. But if I can say it quickly,
Yeah, go ahead.
is fucking. You see, with Jace, like I like Jace, by the way, but the complaints, it's hard to argue for him because in the episode he literally goes on to, "Hey, let's check these scrolls. Let's check their past." It's like, you brought this whole fucking thing up, you lunatic. You told her to do something. She's doing something. Humble yourself.
And it was a smart
if you were wrong,
too.
humble yourself. You brought this shit up, like.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Like, it was like, Jace, I'm not forgetting that. I'm not forgetting that.
Nope. He's like, this was your idea, kid, and quit crying about so much. Like, you're supposed to be a prince. That's not like it. He also reminds Corlys also reminds Rhaenyra that of another dragon that she seems to have forgotten about. And when she realizes he means Dreamfire, she says Helaena has no taste for it. So it's funny, like how all the women of the show are like, there's no way Helaena is riding off to war, and all the men are like, oh, it's a definite possibility. Like,
see, I feel like that's just their random fear because they can't properly predict that. But I think Rhaenyra knows her sister. Like I said, if you look back at the activities, especially at that dinner they had in season 1, everybody is on Team Helaena. The rest of them, they don't fuck with each other, but everybody loves Helaena. And honestly, I feel like Helaena has love for everyone. Probably not so much her husband because he's trash, and now not even her other brother because he's also hot garbage.
Trash. Absolutely. I do have to say though, I was pretty disappointed that I never got to see that big beautiful beast. I was getting juiced. I was all excited thinking that was going to be Dreamfire, and we did not get to see Dreamfire. We got to see another dragon, but it wasn't Dreamfire.
Have we even got to see Dreamfire yet?
Wait, didn't we? No, see, yeah. Somebody in the chat I think had reminded me and Meeks on the panel on Monday. I thought they did show her at one point in time during season 1. I can't remember what it was they said. I'm sorry. Chat room, if that was one of y'all and you remember, please put that up.
I don't remember ever seeing Dreamfire. Because that's not when they went down to when Aegon was trying
Lady C in the chat is saying we saw Dreamfire twice. And that's imagination realm. Can you please jog our memory and let us know when that was? When Aegon tried to get her. Oh yes, that's right. That's what it was. As a kid, the dragon that they showed us, Aemon trying to get, that was Dreamfire.
That's what I was just saying. I didn't think that was. I didn't think that was Dreamfire. But okay. When they the pink when they brought out the pink dread.
The pink dread, yes, that's what it was.
Okay, so I go back to that episode, I guess.
Uh-huh. It was only for a brief moment, but yeah, we did see her. I would love to see her in like all of her majesty, though. Like we see the others.
So that was Dreamfire. I didn't think that was Dreamfire. But yeah, I guess it could have been. I think everyone worse than the husband ran away, leaving her. Yep. Oh, but definitely, that is just absolutely insane. But out at Harrenhal, Alfred Broom has arrived, and instead of talking Daemon into coming back, he says he's ready to pledge his allegiance to him. And when he asked for a word in private, Daemon got a wry little smile. So did he know as soon as he saw Broom that he was going to come over to his side? Like, it's almost like he knew exactly what Broom was going to say.
Oh, hell yeah. You're up against Simon, like, in a corner, like, what the hell are these guys talking about? Like, he damn well knew.
See, I disagree. I don't think Daemon was looking at it like that. I think that chuckle that he got, and when he looked at him, was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, wait, bro, she sent you? You? I mean, all right, I guess, you need to talk. All right, I mean, well, I was going out here this way anyway. You might as well follow me. And Sir Simon, the character we did not know that we needed at Harrenhal, because he is everything and he is on business. He saw the whisper and he was like, well, not the fuck on my watch. Not today. You wait, hold on. You doing hoe? Because he's already been telling Daemon, you're the king consort, not the king. And now he overhears this bullshit. He sent the Raven off straight away. Oh,
it's perfect. What do you think, John? Was Rhaenyra just playing the game? Did she know Brune was dirty, and so she basically just testing it? Like she knew what would happen, so she just got rid of him because she knew he was worthless anyway.
I think she had more loyalty. I know it sounds mad. Forgive me on the feedback there. Sorry, I said I get in.
No, you're good. You're good. You're clear now.
I'm changing my t-shirt as well because it literally has my work logo on it, and I'll dox the life out of myself.
we didn't need to know that you was walking around shirtless, sir. I mean, who you trying to impress?
I wasn't. Well, definitely not myself. Definitely not myself.
I'm joking.
I'll hop on the camera in a sec. On that, I think that the relationship with Daemon first and foremost, I think she knows. Look, Daemon's wild, but he's actually on my fucking side. Just whether he's under her or not, which that's later on in the episode we find out. But I think she has that confidence. Like, I'm going to send you up to Daemon. You question everything I'm fucking doing. And I know that you won't do that with Daemon. He'll shut you right the fuck up and keep you on side. So, yeah, I think she just wanted to get rid of him. About his betrayal, I don't think she cares because he's not special. Like, she's like, fuck it. Daemon will listen to that. That's what I took from it.
I think she was just trying to get a break from his ass because she was tired of him. I don't think she counted on him trying to sway Daemon one way or the other, but he did, as I think we all probably guessed that he would. At least I did. And Sir Simon caught that shit and he said, not to fucking day, bitch. Okay, I know where my house is pledged.
Sir Simon doing the right thing. Could have been a taste for him to the Daemon.
That's an interesting thought.
Daemon, that's what I think. I do. I kind of think she's cleaning house. She's sick of all the lip service and all these guys double guessing her. She already slapped the shit out of one of them and got him in check. Now she's sending this one off, just got rid of him completely. And yeah, I think she's just cleaning house, getting ready to do what she's going to do. I was like, you called my wife?
My only asterisk next to that would be once we get to the end after he's done and the ravens have been sent, he doesn't get any backlash on that. That's the only thing that gave me pause with her planning this. He was not dealt with.
Oh, believe me, we're going to talk about it, but I believe he's going to be dealt with.
I hope so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, when he did ask Daemon looked half disgusted. He said he never took him for a turncloak. Daemon looked happy to hear the words though that he was saying, but disgusted by the man saying them.
Wait. Right there, when they walked into the Godswood, that's when Daemon said that line. But just before that, no, actually not just before, I think it was just after that, there was a voice on the wind, I think, coming through the old guys through that tree that said, traitor.
Yeah, before Daemon even said that, yeah.
And so who I thought that maybe they could have been talking about Daemon, but no, because Daemon acted like he didn't hear it. So that was all on him. The old guy see you, bro. They don't like turn cloaks.
Nah. That was Cyrax saying he knows what he's doing a traitor for. Man, get it out.
Cyrax talking. Dragons can speak. They just talk in the wind. I love it. What's going to happen when Rhaenyra finds out that he turned cloak for Daemon? I mean, what do you think is going to happen? Because at the very end, he bounced out. So I think he knows and he's on the run, is what I think.
Honestly, this episode just reassures me, like, the whole council over there, besides like Jace and Baela, like she can't really trust anyone, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Her family, blood runs thicker than water.
Yeah, she's kind of another small point that I will give Cersei shine. She's kind of she has to look at it the way Cersei said when Joffrey was talking about enemies and whatnot. Everybody that is not us is a potential enemy, and that is proven correctly right here. Hey, Nacho.
Daemon will be cleaned out of King's Landing. Daemon will be cleaned out King's Landing. Yep, absolutely. What's up, Amy? Welcome. Yeah, I believe too. Yeah, that's not.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows it too. Like if you noticed at the very end, one of the last things we see with him is him bouncing. Everybody was cheering, and he dipped. He's like, "Yep, I'm out," because they're about to have my head, and they know it. Did you guys notice that? The very end when everybody else was cheering, he dipped out.
No, actually, I did not notice that. But what I did notice was just that huge ass look of worry on his face. So it makes sense. I'll go back and watch probably tomorrow. But it makes sense that he would try to dip out because the next thing is coming. You know what's going to happen. Homeboy from Recess, his spirit is going to then possess Daemon, and he's going to go snitch. What the hell was his name? Ralph?
Simon?
Randall?
Who?
Oh no, they talk about Randall.
Randall, that's it. The character. Okay, so because I don't think DJ ever watched that, but yeah, if you ever watched the Recess cartoon, there was a character on there that was known as the snitch.
Miss Spinster.
Yeah, he was always telling.
Bro knelt, but as soon as they got up and cheered, he ran like, all right, what's up?
Okay.
What's up, chat? Did you guys not notice that? Because as soon as everybody else got up and cheered, he looked and he started dipping back there and he was out. I don't think he's staying. I think he's well, we'll talk about it a little later, but
it makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, what's up? We got a new name I haven't seen. What's up, Nacho? Good to see you.
Mm-hmm. Welcome.
We'll get there. Yeah, we have no idea about that one. They just threw that one on us. Yeah, he was out there. Yep, imagination realm noticed that. But yeah, that was one of the last things I noticed. I was like, holy shit, where's he going? He said, you ain't getting my head. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he knows better. Back in King's Landing, Aemon's making things worse by the day. Like after hearing how Rhaenyra got her new dragon riders, he doesn't want any boats in or out of the harbor without them being inspected first. And he knows this will all but kill the fish trade and probably turn the small folk completely against the crown at that point. I mean, that's literally the only thing they have left to eat is fish. So, I mean, he takes that away. Like, what's really going to happen? Like, is he the worst king ever, John?
Aemon in general, well, at least what was it? The king consular? What the fuck?
He's not even a king.
Wouldn't it be like the king regent? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on his Daemon shit, is more or less season 1 Daemon shit.
Okay.
Fucking where you can't accept it. Would he be the worst one ever? In what sense? He's good at playing the political game. Straight away, he was like, take down the crab, take down them fucking the rat catchers. I wouldn't say no. I'm sure if you gave me time on that, absolutely no. Is he a prick? Yes. Is it about time we got Aemon being a prick, like a complete prick? Because some people are relating to him. I'm like, what's going on here? So yeah, I think you need these scenes where he's just cold and a prick. Worst one? No. I definitely sure can find someone throughout the history that's worse.
I think I agree with that too, definitely. Yeah, and there's some things that have happened that I could definitely see Aegon on. There's a couple things that I've seen him do that I fucks with. Like in the brothel that last time. You thought she was about to embarrass me? Nope, psych. Everybody here, look at my dick.
Yeah,
that's some gangster shit. But this right here, what he was doing, burning that city, and then you came in and put your hands on my baby cousin Helena. Do you want to die?
He's a horrible regent. He's supposed to rule. Yeah, Aegon dies. This is right, man. He's the worst.
Yeah,
Helena asks, why do they hate us? Because you're the haves and they are the have-nots. Like Alicent explains, it's because they're upset and they need someone to blame. Alicent brings up like the thought of leaving this place, and Helena looked more than a little interested. She said like she was happier before she was queen. So do you think she's gonna actually like get away and bounce out of here, fandom?
Hell no. If anything, she's gonna stay in our damn room. If anything.
You think she's staying
I'll
in the
stay
room?
comfortable, regardless of the freaking townspeople hate me. I'll be like, I'm gonna stay in my room. Play on my PS5 or something.
You don't think so, AK?
No, what I was thinking about is if ever there was anyone that should be offered even before they ask for any type of asylum to get away from the bullshit, I think that Raven should go to Helena. Like, hey, yo, little sis, I know you're not trying to rock with this bullshit. I don't want to see you used in this war. If you want to, jump on Dreamfire and come over, I can send you an escort. It don't even got to be a thing, but you and your daughter don't need to be there. Because literally, Jaehaera and Helena are the only two people on Team Green that I give a fuck about. They're the only ones worth protecting.
Yep, Helena should fly off on a dragon with her kid. Just bounce. You got
roll out.
You're never stuck when you got a dragon. Just get going.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up, Carol? Welcome back.
Hey, Carol.
Do you think Ellie gave Helena moon tea? Do you think that Aemon has been assaulting her? That's what a couple people have been talking, and the way
whoa.
Wait, repeat that?
Well, the way Aemon kind of went to touch her, but then he wouldn't touch her. It's like there's some people that think that he's been sleeping with her and assaulting her.
Okay, see, in the beginning, what I thought could be something happening in the background was akin to Aemon the Dragon Knight and what was Aerys's mom? Was it Rhaella? Or no, Nerys. Nerys and her brother Aemon the Dragon Knight. They were madly in love, but Aegon the Fourth is trash, and he just threw salt all in the game and abused the hell out of her, and gave him dangerous missions to go on, hoping that he would die on one of them. And I feel like in the beginning, because he said, if I had to marry her, I would do my duty, and I think he meant that. So there was a theory going around that they were actually, into each other, and those kids were never Aegon's. But we have no proof of that. And what you're saying here, though, that is news to me. I've not heard that bit of tinfoil spun.
Man, this guy's still seeing his same prostitute from freaking years. Like, I highly doubt it that he's sleeping with. Or
you highly doubt it?
Yeah,
I don't think
he's too faithful.
Well, I mean, not even faithful. I just yes, he's a violent asshole. Not disputing that, but he's not a sexual predator, as far as I've seen. Like he literally doesn't need to. He has the head of the Beth freaking what was the name of that place? I don't want to say whorehouse. That's disrespectful. What is it called? The establishment that they would be at, y'all. Chat room, y'all know the word I'm looking for.
Leisure house.
Yeah, pleasure house or whatever. Yeah, he's literally dialed in, sucking upon the bosom of the leader of that. He doesn't have to assault anyone, and I can't see in any way, shape, brothel. Thank you, John. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. I cannot see, even with all the fuck shit that I know he's going to do and what I've seen him do, I don't think he would try to hurt Helena like that. No, that's the thing. That's like a staple thing. Helena is Switzerland. Nobody fucks with her.
They never have to. Yeah, that's insane. Aemon likes older women. Yeah, I mean, he seems, but all he does is like cuddle and spoon with her. He doesn't seem to really have relations.
That's his mommy. Well, no, I think they have had relations.
No,
but I think that's also that's his broken mommy complex right there. That's why he likes older women.
What if that was his first and only, unless the other one is...
I could see that. I could see that too. He doesn't, again, he doesn't seem like he's anyone that would be a deviant in the sexual arena, so to speak. So yeah, it makes total sense to me that she would be the only person he's been with.
Well, he comes in and tries to recruit Helena to ride in battle with him on Dreamfire, but just like Ray said, she has no taste for it. And Aemon tries to come at her with like, it's her duty, but no, they weren't buying that line. Like neither she or Alicent are having any of it. And after seeing that,
the one time Alicent stepped up to do something.
Yeah, Alicent was being a good mom. And after seeing
that, she's reborn after she took that freaking dip in that leech.
I mean, no, see, I don't even think it's her being a good mom. I think it's still everything that Rhaenyra is gonna say to her, like, bro, you just trying to save face now because you chose the wrong side. You helped put this shit into motion, and you chose wrong.
Yeah. And seeing all that, she sees that Aemon is completely off the deep end, and Alicent once again turns to Grandmaster Orwell for help. She needs a little aid being snuck out of the city. And then yet another major letdown after seeing like the preview was the Crispy Cole and like Gwen Hightower scene. I thought we were going to see those two get down the way he had it and the way they edited it, but nay, just another sad and dreary conversation on how they're just marching to their death. Like, after hearing him talk, even Gwen decided to just take a seat. Like, damn, yo, that is one bleak.
Right, he was like,
I just love how the men are just looking at him like put a knife on a freaking
nobody came to stop him.
They're like, so are they practicing or something, or what's going on here?
Yeah,
nobody came to his aid. No, I think they knew that wasn't a practice sword. No, I'm sure they saw him pull that sword. And they just were all looking like, well, it'd be a shame if he fell out now. But then we could just go back home or actually go hang out with Gwaine because like he got money, so he could take us to the inn instead of camping in these fucking trees that I don't like. So it speaks volumes, I think, a little bit more, and it may be just a hidden thing they put in the background that nobody really cares about you, dude. Everybody sees right through you when you think you're still this self-righteous asshole going through and protecting the realm or whatever. Nah, everybody already knows you fucking the queen.
What do you think about that, man? Like, what do you? I mean, if you see somebody, you're in the King's Guard, and you see like basically the Highborn draw a sword and put it on your basically the hand and the Lord Commander. What do you do in that situation?
Well, you'd have to add in the scenes that you didn't see. Like, you'd probably get the idea from being around Christian Cole that's like, this fella is out of the fucking game. And by the way, the Hightower lad, he seemed to call he was like having sex with his sister straight out of the gate, at the start of the season or second episode. So I'd go with like the rest of the Kingsguard, they all fucking know. So they kind of just know, and then they probably just look, oh, well, that's our brother, and they're just down and dead. Yep. It's like Aemon sending us all to our death. Don't really care. Do you know what I mean? PTSD. He's like that dude that just sat. Do you ever see the old Radiohead video where the whole video is like it's a mystery, and every time don't talk to me, and they're on the ground, they go over and talk, and then they end up on the ground the whole video. That's what that shit was like. I was like, oh, this is that Radiohead video.
Can you please highlight John's comment right there? Because that is exactly what went through my head. Like, bro, you really over here simping on this damn handkerchief. You've been on the road for how long with no shower, and you think that thing actually still smells like her when you've had it tucked in like under your armor? Ew.
She came in calling him a steward's son from Dorne. It's like, no, you did not.
Look, Gwaine has had smoke for this dude since he stepped into that courtyard, and I fucks with him for that. He peeped the bullshit real early, and he said, "Oh, okay, really? This is what we're doing? All right, hold my beer." Mm-hmm. He's been trolling him the whole time, and I love it.
So I'm backstage, DJ.
What's that?
Leave out. I'm backstage. I'm gonna leave out on this, yeah, bro.
Oh, okay, right. I thought Cole was going to end it right then and there. What did you think Cole was going to do?
I thought it was going to be just a simple clash, and then the conversation that they have. But they're just being the conversation. It's like, well, damn, this really is the season 2 of talking.
I mean, look, it's like DJ said. Like, yeah, after that, Gwaine was just listening to him like, bruh, I ain't your fucking shrink. Look, I asked you one question. This ain't the shit that had to do with the question, though. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely
So yeah,
crazy.
it sucked all of his energy out, and he was like, "Okay, you know what? Fuck, whatever. Let me sit down, because clearly you are on more extra shit than I thought you were beforehand." And yeah, again, and I don't feel sorry for this dude.
Also getting the energy stomped out of him. Back over in Essos, Tyland is literally getting the mud stomped out of him. Like when he finally realizes like he's a man and throws this woman off him, she finally relents and says that now she'll consider sailing through the blockade with him. I'd be like, what do you mean think about it? I went through all this shit for you to think about it? Like, I don't know how much you're supposed to do. I mean, how much are you going to go through dealing with the triarchy, John, to like get him to come sail with you? I mean, is there anything you won't do? Like, do you just have to go at all costs? And at that point, can't they just rake you over the coals and you're just dead anyway?
Yeah, but he pretty much like shit at poker, you know. He went all in the fourth round when people put a lot of money on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this dude's a fucking idiot. And they're like like when it comes to the eastern side of it, they're like the wildlings in a sense, like a Sahara wildling kind of atmosphere. You don't really give a fuck. You know, he's treating them with politics and courtesy, and he's getting slapped around, like, you know, for no alphaness and not barbaric, but you know, the strongest, like Darwinism type shit. So it's expected. Like, you should have known what he was in for. And like, who gives a fuck about this man? Did he just send him over there? Yeah, he'll go. He's an idiot. He'll do. And it just played out as expected. Like, she was just testing him. How many times can I slap the shit out of this man before he starts fighting back? You know, in that way. They've already agreed to do it because they know we want to get rid of like fucking Corlys. We want to get him the fuck out of there. So I think whether they were getting money off them or not, they were just looking, look at these fucking idiots asking us to do what we will probably already do anyways, and they're going to pay us. So she was just having a ball with him. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they know, I mean, like I said, what they really want is those stepstones. They've been fighting for that battle for ages. I mean, they know if they can get it and actually be called theirs, they can charge whatever tax they want. So
can I ask y'all a question? I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on this. Even if he really was serious about giving them the stepstones, how long do you think that those the triarchy would even be able to hold it? Because I can almost guarantee that when he gets back in the years to terms, it's not going to end up being that way. I think Aemon would find some way to completely break that shit. And this, of course, is assuming that either one side wins over the other. It just doesn't seem right that the stepstones would just so freely be given. Because, like we said, they've been fighting over these rocks for how long? That you claiming that you have the deed means nothing.
exactly. Tyland knows Aemon is going to be pissed about this deal. Absolutely.
And he said that.
He's like, I'll probably have my head for this, but oh well, I'll be dead. So what do I care? But back on Dragonstone, Jace is pouting like a little bitch again. And yet again, Baela has to come in and talk some sense into him. Like, she said, you think you're the first noble heir not to be sired by your noble father? Like, it is the way of the world. Like, how is he so ignorant and she is just so on top of everything? Like, where would he be with it?
This is exactly what I've been saying the whole season. Anytime Jace be too much in his feelings, what you'll see when you watch DJ streams, if you go watch the earlier episodes, if you go to my channel and watch that, I will always say one staple thing. Look, okay, you need to go sit over there by the hearth, calm yourself. Somebody go get Bella, please. Paging Bella to emergency room number 3. This boy over here tripping again. Can you please come talk some sense and smack him upside the head, or maybe just give him a hug? Sometimes maybe he just needs an extra hug, but it's always Baela that is able to get him together completely. And I love seeing their relationship. They low-key remind me of Uncle C and Auntie Nisi, and I love that for them.
Well, what I didn't love was one truly going through it is Rhaena. Like, she's out there just traipsing through the Vale with no food, no water, chasing that wild dragon like she's a crackhead and it has the last 8 ball in Westeros. I'm like, it just saddens me to no end that we will not be getting the Nettle storyline. I know you don't know about it, but the way they're showing it, like, do you care, or how do you feel about what's going on with Rhaena fandom and her chasing through the Vale after this wild dragon?
See, I wanted there to be some goddamn payoff by the end of this damn episode, all her running. Because first and foremost, how you gonna run and not one single security was like, yo, we had a freaking Targaryen princess, that we supposed to be guarding on the way to these freaking to the port, and she pretty much just vanished. Like, well, what the hell is that?
And where are the boys now?
No. Not even then. Like, she didn't bring no water, no food, no nothing. Just a small ass couch. Like,
Just
what the hell?
That part. Like, Rhaena, look, if you would have, we saw the gates closing. Lady Jane was walking away. I feel like she was low key useless on this bullshit. She tried to pull a switcheroo as to why she needed dragons up there. But the minute that gate was closed, you are literally the highest level of authority with those men right now. You actually could have said, yo, wait on the boat or at the dock. You, night number 1, you, night number 3, come with me. I got a side quest to go do. Once it's done, then we'll get on the ship. So where are these boys right now? Are they crossing across, going across the narrow sea somewhere right now? Did they leave without her? Are there any ravens have been flown? Is there a search party?
Yeah. How long was she walking? How long do you think she was walking out there, John?
I don't know. The scene, like, it seems like most of them scenes are shot the same. She runs, except this time she sees it. We're going right in on that scene, I'm guessing, isn't it? Like, why not? Like, that's really the main thing.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna say a week.
I mean, her shoes were like coming apart. This is a princess. Those weren't just tattered shoes. Those are good. That's supposedly good quality.
That's what I'm saying. That is the exact same question. That's the exact same question that I asked, because there's no way that she was out there for more than maybe 4 days. And she was still able to keep her faculties, because, as we know, the human body, I believe, is like a 70 or 75% water. We can go like a decent amount of time without eating food, but water, no, we start losing our minds after 3 days flat. And right here,
she looked at that damn water. She was like, "Oh shit!"
That's what I'm saying. It had to have been only about 4, maybe 5 days, and that's pushing it, because she still seemed like she was in her right mind. But then also the shoes are worn off. Is it maybe because that's rough terrain in the mountains of the Vale? I don't know. Those shoes look a little more aged than a couple days.
They look
so.
tattered.
Yeah, I don't know that was a good costume choice for them right here, because it opens up too many questions. And yes, we know we analyze shit way too much. Her boots don't even fucking matter to the story. However, for us, it still needs to fit into the puzzle.
Why show them? Why are you gonna
exactly
go in and show them to
why
me?
zoom in on them? Because for everybody else, we have only seen a couple days. But
Can I
have you been up here in a month and we don't know that? Go ahead, John Boy. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, just back on it. Is DJ? I said this to DJ. I was complaining about the whole Nettles thing as well a lot, and DJ was doing that again. No, don't worry, we'll get it. Remember, you had me all positive, and even at the end of this, I know it still looks more than likely like the story. They're mixing them. It's the John Connington Jorah thing all over again, combining the stories for the sake of it. But I'm still on the hope that they're spinning our heads to be like, can we keep Rhaena on this? Because now they have another season or two, now a year or two, to let's see what the fans are saying. And I still think you can flip it. And DJ, can you do me a little favor there on the presenting? So I even made this before the episode, and now I'm like, well, was that just for shit? But you can still do it at the start of season 3. Like, it can still be fucking done with behind the hill, yeah? And she goes quiet cannibal. And that's the twist there. Like, she quietens that cannibal from killing her then. You know, like Rhaena, she comes around the corner. That's me hope. More than likely won't, but
you know who that looks like though? And I know it's I know it probably wasn't intentional, but there's something in her features that make me think of Missandei a little bit.
Yeah, go sit. I was just messing around with it. I was like, just give me the visual. It's like, I take that and you fucking take it. I had to make sure.
I love that.
Which you know what? Hold on. Here's a random thought. Random thought, because I know the other tinfoil around Daemon and Nettles is that she's not his lover, but his bastard daughter. What if it's not him that had the bastard? Because again, look at her features. It's highly possible that at some point in time, maybe Lena had a little something on the side, and this was the result.
I hear.
And I know that's not common. Again, super
know about
tinfoil.
that.
Y'all know I love to spin the
It could
foil.
be- It could be a big one, but I kind of like John's deal. I'm kind of like the same way. And of course, it's just
Yeah.
hold on for dear life, and it's never going to
Mhm.
happen.
Yeah.
I'm still hoping that the dragon's sitting there screaming, and Rhaena's sitting there looking at it, and everybody thinks that they're about to bond, and then all of a sudden, from behind the wing, pops out Nettles like,
Yeah, it seemed like that kind of
yeah.
that would be amazing.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I'm
why. Right. That's why, like me and the ladies have said, well, at least me and Meeks, there are some others that feel different, but I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to trust the process for now and then see what they give me next season before I pass full judgment.
But now can we get back to the true thing? Like what House is talking about right here. She is supposed to be the mama dragon, and she's fucking around out there running through the veil all willy-nilly. Like that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I've written next. It's like how is she gonna shuck her duties given to her by her queen? She was told how important her role was. She was to guard and protect Targaryen's most valuable assets, the younglings and their baby dragons,
and the eggs
of the unhatched eggs that they were all traveling with. Who's supposed to keep them all safe now that she's off running all willy-nilly through the weeds? Like,
right?
What
See, it's vastly irresponsible, and I understand that she does very desperately want to be a dragon rider because, like everybody else that's fully connected to her, is a dragon rider, and I understand the pressures that would put on someone. However, there are things that you have to do right now, ma'am. Things that you have promised you would treat like the precious top secret above top secret, Black Ops level 5. And you're not doing it. Where the fuck are these eggs and the boys right now? No one knows. Because those Knights of the Vale, I'm very sure they're not going to pay them any type of great loyalty at all. So you are supposed to be the one there. You are the point of authority to help raise these boys. And if shit goes left, you train them up, you grow them dragons, and then you come back and you wreck shop and you put the oldest one on the throne.
Yeah. What do you think about
but you over here chasing dreams?
What do you think about her just completely shucking her duties and just running off through the veil after a dragon?
Yeah, she can get an ass whooping if that was me.
Facts.
I mean, what happens? How do you face your queen? But I kind of feel like what Jake was saying earlier. Like, do you have a feeling that maybe like somebody's going to be getting their ass kicked on a dragon, and it's going to be looking like it's just about curtains for him? And then here comes Rhaena, like flying.
And here comes Rhaena pulling up,
and basically,
you know what?
Saves the day.
That's the only thing. You shouldn't get scolded, but yeah, at least we can have a dragon on side. I'll be like, what, 7 dragons underneath her then?
I think the first thing Rhaenyra's going to say is, "Where the hell are my kids and the dragonlings? Who's watching them?"
Okay, right. So two things.
I was about to go, but there was a dragon that wasn't claimed, and I'm like, well, I didn't claim it.
Right. Okay, so two things. A lot of, if you remember what happened with Nettles, Rhaenyra said, "Yo, nah, that you need to cap that bitch. Cut off with her head, and I need you back focused on the game. Come back over here to me." And we don't know what happened exactly to Nettles. Supposedly, she flew across the narrow sea on Sheep Stealer, but it makes sense then that if they are doing the switcheroo with Nettles for Rhaena right now, Rhaenyra is going to find out that those boys are out there, basically unprotected. Those dragon eggs are out there, basically unprotected. So that is going to make her highly pissed off at Rhaena. And that could be why she gives the order to, you got to kill this broad. Which really, really, really freaking sucks. But it would be fit. She put the lives of the future of their house all in jeopardy.
Yeah, I don't know if
that's what I don't know. Okay, and well, think about what was going on by the time that this order was given. I'm sure there's going to be a whole bunch of other things that are compounded onto that. And why the fuck are you following me, right? So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, super random tinfoil. We don't have a whole lot of basis for that, but just shit that's been going around in fandom.
I mean, like Imagination Realm says, Rhaenyra made a point to say how important it was and how much she was trusting her. Her sister told her, she's not ignoring you. This is important. Right. You need to do this. And still, she's just one-track mind.
I want to wander off. And if you remember, to what you just said there, like, you know, like somebody's going to pull a Bobby Boucher and, you know, at halftime, they're down and out. And, you know, he runs in the middle of the prep talking. You know, anybody remember when Bobby Boucher came in halfway through the game and saved the day? There is a scene I think it's in the season trailer, where we see Baela on Dragonback, and she's yelling as she's looking back, and she turns. What was her name? Moondancer. She turns the dragon to look at something. So this could possibly be that scene. If we see it next season, the shit's fucking up at Tumbleton. Rhaena's in the air. Jace is over there, and then just at the last second, here comes Baela. Not Baela, but here comes Rhaena to help save the day, or at least save what she can of the day.
Nettles, man, stop willing it into existence, please. Say Nettles.
No, I don't. I'm just saying I don't want to will it into existence. I'm just saying I could see these breadcrumbs with the tinfoil, especially y'all know DJ be giving that good tinfoil. I can't help but put it together for me, because y'all know I love the tinfoil too.
Yeah, but you know,
now thinking about it, it would make sense for having it Baela, because if it goes Nettles, it's like, what if she had like no connection to them and she's coming out of nowhere saving them?
That was kind of a huge point of the whole story, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that was literally
Hey, obviously you don't have that many episodes, that many seasons, so.
Yeah, I know we could have used 2 more episodes. I know that. Like, how are you going to end it like this and not just? I mean, you had 2 more episodes. What the? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, though, how do we like rate Lord Tywin's singing performance, John?
Sure.
Tyland can't sing. You don't like Tyland's voice?
Oh, get out of here! If it was a Baratheon sing, he would have been like,
come on, bro, come on, man.
Hey,
no, look. If it a Baratheon.
Look, it was a Baratheon. It'd be amazing. It'd be raspy, Corbane, Atty, and shit. It wouldn't be this shit, you know, like ran on a horse.
Wait,
the horse.
John Boy.
What you rather hear? Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, well, see, hold on. See, when it comes to the Black and Yellow song, I will encourage y'all to go search up the Josh Vietti cover of that song. He's awesome on the violin. It's a great time. But what was it you just asked, John, DJ?
Well, yeah, I was answering.
Well, yeah, what?
What did they think of the song? Garbage. I'm gonna make a better song.
The song, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna make a much better one than that. Okay.
What's the name of the guy that you had showed me a couple weeks ago when we were on chat? Dude that had an amazing raspy voice in the songs. Like, he went back to the art school that he went to, and like he was giving pointers to the kid that had like one that spent time with him. That dude. That if a Baratheon is gonna get up and sing some shit, that's what I hear in my head. And y'all don't know y'all don't know what we're talking about. So, Johnny, what I'm gonna say, if you could find that video, put it in the chat so everybody gets context. You'll see. Tyland right now, nah, bro. Please sit down. Please sit down. And this again is where she was trolling.
Fandom, imagine
the Admiral loved it. The Admiral loved it. Get out of here.
What do y'all think about the theory that the dragon wasn't sheep stealer, that it's actually cannibal?
That it's cannibal. I like that. And I think that could be a possibility, because with that, then yes, we're getting all these nodes and they're blindly leading us, and it looks like we're not going to get Nettles. But if that actually ends up being cannibal, that's a very strong chance that we are still.
Why would a cannibal be known for stealing sheep? Wouldn't cannibal like eat more?
Because there's no dragons up there to eat, and he hungry. Yeah, when you're hungry, when you're really, really hungry, you're not gonna pick too many bones.
It sounds like Dan and Dave. Well, cannibal forgot that he eats dragons.
No, he didn't. No. Okay, right. Exactly what DJ's saying. Exactly. Cannibal does not only eat dragons. How do we know that? Because there's a finite amount of dragons in the world, and we know all their names and where they are. Cannibal is just one. And he's not eating anybody else's dragons on the green side or on the black side. So yeah, he's got the sheep up there. I'm gonna go get me some mutton because I'm starving.
Isn't Cannibal nearly as big as Balerion? People argue because he's been out that long and before them as well.
He's
so
supposed to
big,
be, but who says they're not going to change that for the show, though?
Yeah, fair. If they do, yeah, fair.
Decent.
What was the name of
Well,
that
anyway.
dumbass Lannister's name? Sorry, DJ, what are you talking? I'm going to get the lyrics to that song and read them out in a minute. What was his dumbass name? Tyson or something? I don't even know spoken. What was his name?
Tyland, the Lannister. Yeah, Tyland.
Like, you carry on. I'm going to get the lyrics to that song. I'm going to read them back to you after. Man. Absolute garbage.
Well, it was good enough. The singing was good enough to get.
It was something Captain's daughter.
Whatever, Dave. Good.
Wait.
DJ,
Yeah. Come through, DJ. Come through.
Holy shit, back on track. Well, giving her a toast, she said, "Let the sea snake rue the day that we meet again." So is the sea snake already bested her at sea, and she's trying to get back at him now? Is that what her whole deal is?
Oh my
This
God.
revenge?
I thought they were referring to like season 1,
Wait.
where the Triarchy and the Sea Snake and Daemon, that whole thing crap.
When they all battled on the sea on the
Yeah, I think that's what they're referring to. So it's like, even if they get the stepstones, like they just need a Daemon or a freaking Aemon just to clear house again, and then it's
absolutely send some dragons.
I have a random tinfoil.
Holy shit!
And I know it is a ridiculously far reach. Don't get at me. I get it. I understand.
We're running along.
But when she says, we'll make the sea snake rue the day he meets me again. Have they maybe met up before that?
That's a fan.
Were there possibly maybe relations? And I know how with the age that she looks, but look, y'all know sometimes people age extremely gracefully, and we don't know how old this woman is. Is it possible that again she's being the admiral, so she gonna go and do what she do? She has the call of the sea, and that's a real thing. Look that up. And she's a pirate through and through, and she it's a pirate's life for me. She just want to be out there on the waters. So let's say she might have a couple kids with Corlys, and she don't really give a fuck about them. So she just put them up in a little house to sit there and maybe survive, maybe they don't, but they know who their daddy is, and it causes problems down the line. Don't at me. Like I said, I know it's tinfoil.
That fan fiction is better than the other fan fiction mentioned earlier.
And you know I'll be spinning that fan fiction. That's all I'm saying. My brain be working on these things. I don't expect nobody to believe me on that. That's just some random tinfoil because DJ is throwing out tinfoil this whole season, and I have not had one yet to put into the pot. So now I do.
Write it down, see what happens. But after pledging her fleet, Lohar asked a little something back from Tyland. She would like him to impregnate her wives, and he just said, "How many do you have?"
Her and her wives. And again, this is why I fucks with this bitch, because look, and I'm gonna find the picture to see if I can share it with y'all. But this chick, the way her demeanor, her voice, like she speaks with heavy authority, chest all out. She reminds me of a Klingon lady character who I'm actually kind of a big fan of.
I thought she said her wives.
I thought she said her too. But she said,
the way how the delivery was, I think Alan thought that it was like her, and then she was like, no, my wives. I was like,
yeah, exactly. He flipped.
Okay, the way I heard it, well, the way I'm remembering it, I guess, is she said, yeah, I want to have kids with you, and I need you to go ahead and tap on my wives with a little bit of that golden seed also. But I could just be misinterpreting that. She could have meant, I'm going to have kids with you, saying that her wives are about to be impregnated and then all those babies is going to be mine. So, I don't know. If it's either way.
She never answered like how many wives she has. So it's like.
And also, I appreciate the fuck out of her because she has a whole ass harem, y'all. Like, do you realize that's what that means?
Yeah.
And again, shout out to I wrote her name down earlier. What is it? Damn it, I lost my page. It's actually something or other, but she is a trans woman, and she's in here representing on this role, and I appreciate that.
Oh, she is.
I didn't know that at all.
Abigail Thorne, that's her name. Abigail Thorne.
Feel it, drop it. Even though I'm learning something on this one. At the dinner, Rhaenyra throws for a new dragon riders. Like we get even a better glimpse of what kind of person Ulf is. Like he is an absolute pig of a human being, and he does not seem like someone I would ever trust with a dragon. Like, I don't know. That's just crazy. I'm not sure like what they thought they were going to hear, but when Rhaenyra told them that they were going to have to burn some shit and like, yeah, maybe some innocents might die, like they got all queasy about it. Like you got recruited to be a dragon rider. What the fuck did you think you were going to be doing? Like, I don't know. Should they be this bedazzled, John?
No, as I said, like, is there a time lapse from when from episode 7 to episode 8? Does anybody know a rough time lapse there? Like, that'd be my first question. Would be just that before the answer. Are they there a few days after it? Like,
I would say like no longer than a week or two.
I mean, I want to say barely a week because Corlys is very much rushing her to like, yo, 2 days. We got to hit it while the iron is hot. So I don't think it's even been a full week yet.
So a few days then on that, it's like when you base it out, like the character Ulf that we got, he's drinking at the bar, telling stories, living off, his heritage and whatnot of what he's got. And now he's had the opportunity and he sees it. Like comparing him and Hugh is like comparing Joffrey and Jaime, where they're around at the same time, two completely different people with different lives. Like it's so just him alone, low born. Like Hugh has his daughter and his wife that he's trying to care about. This dude Ulf is just drinking and like telling people how Targaryen he is, from a personal aspect. So his behavior is consistent to his character. Like is it annoying? Yes. Is it outline? Yes. Is it shocking? Absolutely not. And he has a dragon, so it makes more sense that he's even more obnoxious. It's like these are the people. Like it's like if you support a football team and you see fans off a team where you're like, if they win this cup, they won't shut the fuck up for years. He's one of them, and he has a chance to win, so to speak. So yeah, I think it's consistent, and he plays the role he's supposed to be obnoxious. He's supposed to be what we're complaining about. Yeah. So I'm like, you're
correct. You are correct. Yeah, I do totally agree with that. You're right.
Is he a prick? Is he an idiot? Yeah, he's all these things.
But I still will always say he should know and have a little fucking decorum at the Queen's table.
There's a little shade being tossed back and forth between Adam and Ulf. Like he called him out for saying, like, sure, we'll be saying who's braver than who. He thinks there's going to be a little battle, and Adam will stay in the fight while Ulf is just going to fuck off and flee away to safety somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I got from that.
I think what was his exact words? I don't remember what it was that Ulf actually said, but I do remember what Adam said because again, this kid has been speaking with all of the bass in his voice, and you can hear his sincerity in everything he says. It's like, there will be plenty enough time to prove which one of us is cowards or not. Yeah. So look, knuck a few buck. Motherfucker, if you really trying to put this bullshit at this, you think you cocky enough to be, big Billy badass, we gonna see when your ass actually gets held to the coals what happened.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I think they're going to be in a battle. I think it's going to get sketchy. I think Ulf's going to fuck off, and it's going to look like Adam's going to be just curtains, and then here comes Rhaena on either cannibal or sheep stealer and ends up saving him, and we got another dragon rider in the game that helps flip the script.
I think Hugh is going to be in the mix with that too. I don't know exactly what his role is going to be, but again, no spoilers. But when I say that situation, y'all that have read, you know what I'm talking about. For the things that we've been shown that are falsely written in the histories by the Maesters, I question everything about what's going to happen with that battle in season.
Oh yeah, that's the most
I think Ulf. Yeah, I think Ulf is going to be the ridiculous motherfucker, and the other two will sadly just be painted the wrong way through history.
Yeah, they're humanizing Hugh a lot.
Yeah.
Well, wondering what to do about this Ulf character, Rhaenyra gets a disturbing letter from Harrenhal. Simon Strong has heard and seen enough, and he wants to alert the Queen before it's too late and to take any meaningful action. So out at Harrenhal, Daemon decides to follow Alicent into the Godswood. And first off, what was she doing in his room at that hour, sitting on his bed in the dark, fandom? Was Daemon smashing the Wood Witch?
Doubt it.
No.
He just wants some damn sleep at this point. But nope, that didn't happen. When he woke up his eyes, he's like, damn, she's still here.
It was all a dream.
Can I tell y'all? Public service announcement. Please appreciate nap time, because as adults we don't get to nap enough, I think, and we be tired out here. Like, I know DJ be tired of this shit. I don't understand how DJ or Meeks keeps the schedules that they keep, because it always seems like they sleep for like 2 hours, then they on and pop in for like 8, and then they go to sleep for like another maybe 30-35 minutes, and then they on and pop in for like the next 6 hours. I'm like, bro, it's draining just watching y'all and thinking about how y'all move, and I commend you both. Is all I'm saying.
I don't know how Meeks does it, but DJ be drinking that coffee.
Have you seen the amount of shows that Meeks covers, and she don't take energy drinks? I can guarantee that she don't take them energy drinks.
All right, well, you guys help me out.
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead, DJ. Sorry, but
I'm going to need the chat or somebody to help me out with what the hell was that antler creature that went running behind the tree when they got out there to the God's Woods?
Nah, that antler creature had episode 9 and episode 10. Oh shit, let's go. That's what.
That was I believe that was a
running away.
Yeah, actually, what Imagination Realm just put up right there. See, again, Lady C be coming through, and if you're wondering why I'm calling her Lady C, is because I know her real name. Like we've been friends on these YouTube and Facebook streets for a couple years now. So yeah, I know her. But for this right here, we've always heard stories about maybe it's some children of the forest hidden away, tucked in on the God's Eye. And there's green men that are appointed with taking care of the God's Eye and maintaining the trees. It's like The Walking Dead, when shit should look out of whack, but then you get to the prison that is awesomely kept up. There's no weeds in sight. The grass is nicely leveled and whatnots. That's what the green men are there to do. And that is exactly what we saw. It basically, Chronicles of Narnia reference. It's basically Mr. Tumnus and his cousins that's running around there, getting stuff together. And if you remember in the histories and whatnots, there's a lot of experimentation with humans and humanoid creatures that have gone down on the Westeros Isle of Moreau that I call Sothorios. So I think this is one of those creatures that has that magical ability, but because everyone is, magic's removed from the world, time we get to Thrones, it's just a random person in a suit that looked green with leaves, and they had fake like antlers on their head. But no, this is actually a fucking satyr that's keeping guard.
It might have been a green man, but I know Damon's a soldier, because if I see that thing run behind the tree when I walked out there, I'm not just trying to walk up and like to that same tree and just put my hand into it. Like,
I think you would. Under those circumstances, I think you would, because again, the old gods have been trying to tell Daemon to stop fucking up since he got there. And now they're basically sick of it. He's like, look, okay, Alice, hey, all right, we're going to try one more time to get this motherfucker correct. Look, don't you ever sleep, witch? Well, you know what? I got this meeting to go to at the Weirwood right now, so why don't you just come follow me, and then maybe you can get some sleep or whatever the hell you think you're doing.
On this put his hand on the heart tree,
on that blood, and he saw what needed to be seen,
and perhaps what is to come. Like, I don't know, what all did you take from all those images that flashed before him, John?
I know, yeah, very chilling here I am. So forced to think Alice was beside his bed, because I think she can fuck with him from anywhere, but if she touches him, she has a stronger link into his dream. So while he was sleeping, I'd have a little touch of his hand, like, what are you dreaming about there? Oh, all right. And then when he woke up after, he's like, just fucking which way can I do? Yeah, the J.R.R. Martin tree is fucking, because they go on about, I'm sure we've all heard how they put J.R.R. Martin's face, his face is the weirwood on that tree. Like, well done.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, I'll give him. I'm not saying that sarcastic. It's like, well, a good show. I'll keep the author alive. But DJ, can you share that as we talk about the start of these visions, brother? Yeah, it's a good one for you. Is
what are you, Ross Clot?
I think DJ Weir, change your name right now. Is first of all, straight out of the gate, I think right, werewolves can see they're timeless to what's around them, kind of. So the majority they can see into the past. We absolutely see Blood Raven in that. That was fucking Blood Raven that was channeling to fucking Daemon. That's
100%.
He went in. That was Blood Raven channeling the past, and that's why Aemon was shut the fuck up to be like, I agree with everything. Now that's a Targaryen like me, and he's seen the black. He's seen everything. Scott, you stood up, you know. He's seen everything. He's like, okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and listen. I'm a mere midget. That was Blood Raven, and like Alicent set that up to be like, yeah. He wants to have a word with you. And it shouts in perfect then with the Duncan Egg thing that's going to be coming out next year. So that's what I think. And when you see him fall into the water, that was his actual death in the God's Eye when he... Well, what we're told in the show, Alex...
Right. No, that's no spoiler. They say,
that was his last moment, like that water thing. I'll hit them too, but there's definitely so much going on in it. Where it's like, when you put it together, you're like, I like that. You can get rid of that trusty if you want, DJ. Just that in the backlog for you, bro. DJ, wherever. But yeah, I think that Blood Raven touching him, going back to the past, told him everything, and the opening was Daemon's end above the gods, what as told him when he went into the war.
What'd you get out of all those images, Phantom?
No, one, getting PTSD on Game of Thrones. That's what the hell I'm getting. At one point, I was like, damn, there's no Jon Snow in all these damn previews. But then I'm like, well, since it's in the perspective of, like, you know, Daemon Targaryen, so I'm guessing there's only seen, like, the Targaryen parts of it, I guess. But even then, it's like, Dany wasn't the one that, like, killed the Night's King. It was freaking Arya Stark. So they should have put at least a wolf or something there. Goddamn freaking visions. But yeah, and then at one point I was like, wait a minute, is it God's Eye in Harrenhal or something?
Yes.
I think it's music. So now I'm just like, okay, so he pretty much just saw his own death in a sense right there.
Yeah, okay. Do you remember not episode 8, but the episode before, where they showed Daemon in the courtyard talking to Alice and the camera?
Yeah, I think it was like episode.
You saw that waterway. That's the waters around the God's Eye, because that's the only waters. That's the only waterway that is close to Harrenhal on the map. Check it out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is the only source of water that's close to there. So it had to be that. We just could. It wasn't far out enough for us to see the actual island, but the waters are like right there. And that was a.
It seems like it's gonna be a battle between.
For pointing that out.
So what is it? Is it both Daemon and freaking Aegon gonna die in the same battle, or is it gonna be a different battle, or something else? And like,
I mean, I don't know. We got wait. No, he hasn't read the books. No spoilers.
No. A question on the scene with Helena. It's like I'm trying to piece together how she was a part of that dream. Like, and then was she talking from? Like, they obviously done a little switch where it's like, were you just there, or because they say that she's timeless in her own way, where when she's awake, she's half asleep. When she's half asleep, she's awake in the other world. They go on about her being that way. Was she in that moment? Like, was that?
Yes.
Actually, or there. That's why she went back to
that was some type of freaking.
No, that's. I call. Look, go back and shameless plug. Go back and watch my live. Watch the long reaction for that. When that part came up and Daemon turned and he saw her in the vision, I looked right like at my camera and I turned to the mic like, "Ayo, what are the odds that Helena is actually seeing this in real time?" And then just a couple seconds later, we're on the balcony and we see Helena's lips are moving. We don't hear exactly what it is, but it lines up with what she was just doing, talking to Daemon. She's even wearing the same outfit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
intertwined Helena into the acid trip like
that was so awesome. I love that they have made her a dreamer, and she is like a powerful dreamer. I think she's even greater than Daenerys with how she can move.
Maybe. We saw her just standing there on the balcony in the next scene staring off into the night. So you guys think like she was actually astroplaning her image into the dreams right then and there? Like you think 100%. Daemon saw like...
Well, it seemed like they shot her like that, yeah.
So
Jesus, David astroplaned his way off the fucking internet.
I think her and Alice have talked many times within their inner green site connections. And Helena... I don't think even Alice actually needs to physically touch a weirwood. It's just a connection that they have on their higher level of magic.
What do you think? Are you here? Okay. I want DJ. This is down your fucking crazy crack prophetic theory. You can go, man. You can say that's Goku from fucking Dragon Ball Z if you want, because they're just jumping into planes of reality. What's your two? Like, do you have anything on this bad boy with Helena?
With Elena?
Yeah, in that dream, like with Daemon, and then the way the scene show was talking about Aemon, like, have you got anything on that?
I think Helena
that was real?
I think Helena is a dream seer, and I think she can see. I think she sees everything that's going on. The fact that she was able to talk to him in the dream just shows like how powerful
in real time. And yo, zoom in on her face, y'all. Her eyes are emerald green, and that's the mark of a true greensayer, either red eyes or green eyes.
Can she have a word with fucking Bran? Can she, man, turn into a fucking raven after 7 years?
She probably could.
I think if she actually tried and was presented with the chance, she could.
So think back to season 1. She only spoke in like riddles, and now all of a sudden it's like, whoa, hold up. Talking to people in real time. Telling people when's their death.
And if y'all go back and you watch that episode where our baby boo little Jaehaerys was killed, there is a point early in the episode where she's sewing, and if you tune in, put your subtitles on, it says, they only want the boy. They only want the boy. She knew that was coming. That's why she was sewing that outfit for his funeral.
Yeah, I remember.
I wonder, did she just give up the boy? Because it's like, okay, this has to happen.
No, I
in the future,
Yeah,
she's
that's
freaking Dr. Strange. She's like, there's only one path, so that Arya can kill the Night King.
It's not Dr. Strange. It's more Doctor Who. There are some staple things in history that have to happen always. And this was one of those moments. Yeah, the ink is dry at this point. It isn't always, but for this, it's static. It has to happen.
So I don't like how she's spoiling that, whatchamacallit, that what's his freaking douchebag's name? Crispy boy, Aegon. Is gonna like rule again. I'm like, what the hell?
She's letting you know.
Okay, I mean, look, okay, again,
if it comes to pass, that she can actually see what she's saying.
I mean, so far she's been wrong.
Okay, again, I feel the need to give an AK PSA to the chat. Do not type anything of your thoughts on that subject. Fandom has not read the books. He does not know the source material. Do not spoil him, please.
But they did say, or she did say,
but they did
that he sits on a wooden throne and he will sit the throne again,
and he'll be in, and you just gonna be dead.
We saw her.
The way she came at his throat, like, oh, if I don't go, what you gonna do? You gonna burn me like you did Aegon? Oh, that was an accident, motherfucker. But and we saw Helena call him out on this shit already, and he tried to deny it then, and it didn't work out. It's like, look, I could push you off this tower. Yeah, you could, but it ain't gonna change shit. You still gonna die. The way
that was a great scene. I loved seeing her finding herself.
Nuck if you fucking buck. Otherwise, I'm going back inside because I need to snuggle with my baby girl. It's past her bedtime. Bye.
And can I ask you as well, as even in just the scene as well, was that the Doom of Valyria we seen in that, or the end of the Dance of the Dragons? Like, it's all vague, isn't it? It's like, did we see the Doom of Valyria there, or like
did we see the Doom?
I have to go back and watch it. I think. It was
about the visual or the Dying Dragons.
Yeah, I'm like, what's that to do?
The way how I looked at it, it seems like, and how like the very next like scene was like Dany. It seems like the Dance of Dragons and be like the like showing like, okay, all the dragons may just end up dying out, and then they may like come back again when Dany and
come back. Yeah,
that's how I saw it. Yeah, it could be the Doom as well. It could be.
It's vague, isn't it? Yeah, no, I hear that.
Yeah. Hey, DJ. I would like your thought on this. That moment that I think it was the previous episode, when Aegon got burnt. Before that, Alicent had come into his room looking for some books that were like old history books that Viserys used to have, and he said that he had them moved, and she thought that he just had them destroyed. No, he just had them moved. What are the odds, do you think? Tinfoil again, that those are the books that Rhaegar found and decided he wasn't a nerd no more. He had to be a warrior.
Fuck Rhaegar.
Well, he found those books. The ones Rhaegar found were in the library. So is that? I mean, if that's where Aegon just moved him to a library, I mean, I guess that makes enough sense. But yeah, it could be. I mean, that ties.
I mean, just thought. Put it on the tinfoil list. Let's move on.
I love that. Like I saw, like back on the tree, we saw him just standing there, or we saw like all the dreams come through, and Daemon saw all the death. So I'm a fandom. I just feel like that was the death of the Dance of the Dragons, and then basically everything. Like, but right before that, we saw like a few other things. Like he saw Blood Raven, and he saw the White Walkers, and then he saw the Red Comet, and then he saw the 3 Eggs. Like,
Yeah,
we saw. Can we talk about the birthmark? This is the one thing when it comes to Blood Raven that I did not like. Game of Thrones left out that birthmark that is a red. You know, if at a quick glance, it's just a red blotch on his skin. But no, it's shaped like a raven. And we saw
confused.
that.
I'm like, is this supposed to be Blood Raven? Why the hell didn't they didn't do that in like the show in Game of Thrones? That's
exactly. Because Dan and Dave forgot that needed to be there. So that's why we didn't get it.
It's like Danny forgot about the Ironborn thing.
But yeah, I love how I do love how House of the Dragon sticks to the canon in those tidbits. That was my thought, DJ. That's it. My bad.
Oh yeah. But yeah, this was. I thought that was definitely one of the best scenes of this entire episode. That whole tree thing was dope, and how it actually it was a pretty decent payoff for Daemon's shenanigans, like going through all that bullshit at Harrenhal this whole season. Like I felt like they actually paid his storyline off pretty cool, showing him everything that's going to come, and with the White Walkers and everything.
Can we say hello to Donald Rance? I don't think we've seen that name in the chat before. Welcome.
Hey, what's up, Donald Rance? It's one of my whiskey guys. It's a whiskey. Yoda.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's Irish whiskey Yoda. Yeah, that's the guy. He knows that.
Oh, that's the titles right there.
Absolutely. Don't hang out with the people who can see the future. They make me uncomfortable. You wouldn't want to know the future? Give me those lottery numbers. Let's do this.
Son. Marty McFly with the almanac all over again. I have no qualms about what I will be doing if I got powers.
Absolutely. I like that last little meta line that they dropped while Daemon's touching the heart tree and with George R.'s face on it. We have like Helene in the background saying it's all just a story. It's all like just the meta story. Ran deep with that. I thought that was pretty sick. Like,
it's all just a story. And now you know your part. You have to do what you're meant to do. Stop going after chasing this king that needs to be in charge of everything's. All your life, like Alice said, all your life, you have wanted to, find your true purpose and stand on your own. Well, here it is. Okay. These are the spokes in the wheel. This is where you fit. And it's not at the head. And I love this part because this is the one time we've ever seen him have a vision of Rhaenyra, and it's adult Rhaenyra on the throne, not the child.
Absolutely. And then out of this dream and back to King's Landing, and then again with Helene on the back and he's staring off into darkness. Aemon came in talking about our mother's not a dragon rider. Like, it doesn't matter. It's her mother, and she knows that you cannot take this girl to war. She's not going to burn anybody, and you will literally break her. Like, her spirit, she'd be done. It's like, we have a truer call to heed. No, you are greedy and just want to be king and win. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, is Aemon in it for anybody but himself, fandom?
Just him damn self. And make sure he's on that damn throne.
He doesn't care anybody else. Helena basically tells him to get bent. She tells him, I know what you did last summer. She's
right.
Like, oh, she knows he's Aegon fall. She also said that Aegon would be king again, like we said, and sits on a wooden throne. What'd she mean by that? She sits on a wooden throne, John?
I think one of the most obvious ones someone pointed out to me on my WhatsApp is a wheelchair.
It's like Bran on the wheelchair.
Yeah, Bran on the wheelchair. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't figure out. Someone texted. I was like, oh yeah, I'm stupid on that. I was like, that makes sense. I was thinking, dude, unless you have a shitty throne in the other place. I was like, okay, yeah, wheelchair. And can I also, DJ, to carry on with it as well? Can I give props to obviously the Helene actor smashed it, but as well the Aemon actor, to act without using words. I thought he did brilliant to show fear. You're not used to it.
100%.
You got it. He kind of like he assists her in the same brilliantly because you've seen the fear in his eyes. As soon as she said, "I don't," if you kill me, it changes nothing. Like, I don't think even with Vhagar, like, it's like, I'm not afraid of you. Kill me. Come on. And he just kind of, the actor did great there.
Was I the only one that saw the tears building in his eye? Like, the more he tried to press at that moment, the more she just looked at him like, oh, you sweet summer child. Just like she was patting him on the head, like, but baby, come on. I already told you what was happening. You want me to go to fire? No, I'm not gonna burn nobody. I'm not gonna jump into this war. No, that's not my stilo. That's you and our brother.
That's exactly what I had written next. Was just how great was that look on Aemon's face when his sister told him when and how he was gonna die. Just
and she really put the fear of God even before that. What you gonna do, bitch? You gonna burn me like you did Aegon? That was an accident, motherfucker. You already know I saw you, and he does know that because she went to him in that previous episode and walked in. Yo, was it worth it? You happy now?
I could have you killed. She just instantly retorted, "It wouldn't change a thing." I was like,
I'd love to see a dream, like a little dream sequence. Yeah, a dream sequence flashback of just him as the kid. You know, let's see you again without Vhagar. We had a puss. You know, we're just looking at it. Give the child actor looking up at her.
Yo, and that is such a good callback right there, Johnny, because she literally in his memories just trailed it back to where you remember that fuck shit Pink Dread where we were all laughing at you, right? You know, like Carrie's mom in the Stephen King movie. Yo, they're all gonna laugh at you, and you are about to think you are the smartest, baddest motherfucker in the realm, but now everybody about to know that you ain't shit.
No, Helena's.
Do you remember the Galadriel scene?
Helena, yo. That's the
Galadriel scene in Lord of the Rings where you get the ring and she became bigger or blacker, and just he was Frodo at that point. Going, what the fuck is this? Love that.
That was cool. We all got to see how strong. Like Helena's a lot stronger than anybody.
Helena is that chick. That's why everybody loves her.
And speaking of family reunions, Caraxes gives out a roar when he sees his brother and sister have come for a visit. Rhaenyra's had enough. Like, it's time to see with their own eyes and hear with their own ears what are Daemon's true intentions. And once there, she does indeed see a massive army that Daemon has amassed. Like, I love how when she walked in the hall, like, it got real quiet. And then just to let them all know, like, Syrax comes swooping down
straight away.
The Raptors, like, she let them all know with that roar, like, oh, I heard it was Bill Duke's. Like, all I heard, like, when Syrax came down, was Bill Duke's voice repeating over and over. You know you fucked up, don't you?
Right, like, yo, I heard you motherfuckers was over here talking shit.
Yeah. Oh, we going to somebody else?
Where we going? Okay, well, right, because you know where they parked that. Also, shout out to my homie Man at Meeks. Y'all know her in the chat room. I know all y'all know her because y'all been in them lives with us this whole season. Please go check out her reactions for this episode, because at that point where Sea Smoke and Syrax pulled up, Caraxes jumped right up like, yo, my homies, hey, is that y'all? Yo, I've been waiting for you motherfuckers to come over. Do you know the bullshit this witch queen been doing? Do you know what the fuck we have seen? Yo, we got some shit to go do. And I've been trying to get Daemon to leave, but he don't want to listen. Now y'all here, yo, we got to talk to him, yo. Hey, cousin Ray, we ready to go. Can you go ahead and wrangle him, please? I love that part so much. It was freaking spectacular.
Caraxes scarred fucking Sea Smoke. We got pigs in this motherfucker. That's my favorite. Just have some of that. We got a pig out. We got BBQ.
It's like when you have almost like a teenage dog or cat, if they've been away from their younger siblings or just the younger pets that they're used to, when as soon as they all get together, it's a whole little furball of love and affection, because it's been too long since they've seen each other. And that's exactly the vibe I got with Sea Smoke, Syrax, and Caraxes right here. And I love that. I love, again, that the personalities they have given these dragons gave me all of my life, and I love that.
Oh, the dragons are the shit.
100%.
They are the best. But lucky for all, that quick chat in High Valyrian was all after a quick chat in High Valyrian, all was forgiven and set back to rights. And Rhaenyra now not only has more dragons, but once the North joins the forces, that they will basically outnumber at least things on land as well. So, like, I don't know. Is there anybody who wasn't in their feels at least a little bit when Daemon pledged his army to Rhaenyra? Like, it was funny. Like, he tried to like end it with like a loving little head bump with her, and she just turned on him real quick. Like, no, now is not the time, bro. You still got some making up to do.
The thing that marked that most for me is what she said is, yo, okay, I feel you. I see what you're putting down. You done caught this vision. Cool. I got beef with Daemon again because, you know, that's some bullshit that I had to get this far for you to realize you need to curb your fucking appetite. But it's cool. We're here. And what Rhaenyra looks at him and says, like, yo, try to raise up and challenge me again to your fucking peril. This is your one get out of jail free card. You fuck around and you do this shit again, I will come for you. And you will not like the repercussions.
Leave me again at your peril. Don't do it.
And I stand that.
Can we give a shout out to like Syrax as well, or Cyrax? So I just say Syrax is
100%.
And he wouldn't all bow and start just jumping on the top. Y'all better know this shit.
The minute
where you at? Y'all better know.
Again, see, and Cyrax always does that. What did Rhaenyra have to caution on that bridge? Yo, I would be careful how you speak, sir. Cyrax is very protective of me. The minute Rhaenyra walked out of her sight, Cyrax found the correct hole into the room to where she could be right there. I dare y'all motherfuckers to do something. You gonna let my girl talk? I dare you. Do something. Do something. I love that.
You didn't even make a big deal of it. You just left it there. I thought that's a nice little touch. I love the whole scene. I love hearing winter is coming in High Valyrian. So.
Facts.
And like I said earlier, so none of you guys noticed that when all the men stood up and cheered, like that little turncloak Alfred Boone
I didn't
his way to the back real quick.
I gotta go back and watch it. I did not. I mean, I could cue it up right now because it's not that long of a scene, but
he made a point of saying that he would never fight for the lickspittles or those turncloaks or
while he was alive.
Yeah.
See, again, this is why me and DJ be fucking with each other on this tinfoil, because yes, I put a pin in that motherfucker too, because I had a feeling it was going to be a Chekhov's gun and it would have to come back into play. And this is that moment. And I think DJ is right. He dipped the fuck out the back door because he knew once the dust settled and we were getting ready to close camp and ride, Daemon was going to say something to Rhaenyra about this dude. And he's living on borrowed time. He don't even know, I think, really, that he dead.
That's what I'm saying, JD. That right there. Absolutely. He said, fuck, I'm keeping my head. I'm out. He said, what I said like, I wouldn't do is exactly what I'm about to do.
Rhaenyra should have put the fucking pin pan smackdown on him. Y'all remember in How High, Mike Epps, how he played that pimp with the baby powder? That's how she should have treated this dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't he know though? Immediately when Daemon bent, he was like, "I'm just at there like going for treason with Daemon." Then when he seen Daemon bend, and he went, "Oh fuck!" Oh, he just made treason out there. You're going. It's like fuck. I give shout out. I missed him scaring. I'm gonna check that again. That's good.
At that point in time. If it was me, I mean, this would never have been me because I stand Rhaenyra like that. If it were me, though, I would have just right then and there snitched on myself. Like, look, I had doubts. I'm sorry. I didn't think we would be able to pull through.
Yeah, this is
I am here. I'm here, my queen. I'm so sorry. I'm still on the team. Yeah. I mean, look, put you can go ahead and put me in the second or third roster, whatever. I am here to serve. I apologize. I should not have doubted. My bad. But because he didn't do that, it's going to be so much worse for him, and I can't wait to see it.
It's curtains for him. About to cast out to sea, Alyn and Corlys finally have a real conversation, and a bit realer than Corlys was ready for. So Alyn broke it all the way down for him. Like, here, let me spell out my reality for you real quick. And Corlys definitely needed to hear it. How'd you feel about that scene, fandom?
Damn, this is scene like really needed to happen though. Like he's been like dancing around it so long. He's like, you know what? I'm about to have my Will Smith moment. That was pretty much it.
Auntie Niecy literally told him just before she had to ride into battle on her death, like, yo, you should have had them with us. It did not have to be a problem. You could have brought them in. And again, I don't understand why Corlys is not saying, Adam is employed by his camp, as we know from the meeting, but why does she not know that that's your son right now? Of all the people that you would have to keep a bastard son a secret, Rhaenyra ain't the one. Do you really think she's gonna give you any flack on that? Your own wife got at you because you didn't bring those boys in. And now you over here, and I totally agree with Alyn on this point. I am so glad he did all this shit, because you go back and watch my reactions. I did not want to have beef with Uncle C, but Uncle C, we got beef, homie. You cannot have these kids out here. They're fucking starving. You didn't even send any child support checks. You didn't send over one raven carrying a couple loaves of lembas bread that you only got to take like one bite a day to be full. You didn't send any type of gold dragons or silver stags, nothing across the narrow sea to help these boys. This man had to hustle his way out from dusk till dawn. And your thing when you're critiquing him after he saved your life is that the men find you to be cold and impersonable. You have to be able to inspire people to rally behind you.
How about this for that? I like what Amy's saying right there. Like what she said right there. Even Roose Bolton made sure Ramsay ate.
I'm saying
that is
seriously, like in the whole damn pantheon of Planetos, the least motherfucking bastard that I cannot stand is this asshole right here. And yet he was treated better than Alyn and Adam. And that makes no sense. No, I'm done. Go ahead, Job Boy. Welcome back.
Oh, James. I hear the comparison thing. Obviously, for many reasons, no, but I hear it's a nice loophole. I do like it. It's my thing that I loved is really the straw that broke the back. He even took that from him, saying you're being cold to people. He even took that the restraint to this man and the straw that broke. I was trying to help you. Oh, now I'm done. Done. It was that line. All right, that's it.
Right,
I was trying to
correct.
Now you're getting it. 10 out of 10.
And if you go back to last week's episode and you check the discussion and the watch along that me and the homies did, you'll see one thing we always specifically said is, you and Antonisi literally have had the best marriage couple with communication and actually showing true love for each other this whole time. And you didn't think that she would have these kids out here actually training the way they should have been trained. This man, it only goes bald because he has your hair color, and he does not want anyone to think that he is in the position he's in because he's your child, your bastard child at that. But yet he's made his own bones off the sweat of his brow and the skill of his back, just like Corlys did. And he's been giving you chance after chance this whole season, Uncle C, where you could have came correct. He was still holding out that little bit of hope, and you botched it again. He dismissed him. No, he dismissed him on some bullshit, and he was like, "Wait, you want me to fucking remember that I'm supposed to just be happy for scraps when I know who you are and I see you and your favorite son over there when that son is gone and the sister before him is gone and the heir that you replaced them with, the other bastard heir, is gone." And now again, and Alyn doesn't know this, but we know this, you offered this to Rhaena, and Rhaena was like, nah, bruh, I got better shit to do. I am fucking flesh, I am fire and blood. Your throne needs salt and sea, or however she said it. I'm not here for that. And I love Baela in that scene. because she was like, look, check your shit. Okay, that was all nodes again. She was on Tanisi's Padawan, so she learned her lessons well.
Well,
and now here you go.
I think
Well,
Alan's
go ahead.
favorite when you stopped though. Sorry, DJ.
Yeah.
It's just when Alan stopped, I thought that was deadly. It's like, get it. Remember when he walked and stuff? We all became this fan. It's like he's got to do it. Thank fuck for that. That's all I have to say.
And he needed to. Corlys needed to hear all of it and then some.
Facts.
But who would have been happy for some scraps is out there for days, what seems like maybe even weeks. We can't even figure it out. Is Rhaena finally tracks down that wild dragon. And unless it's like, I don't know, I hope for and tried to hope into existence. What's up, JD? We were trying to say earlier that maybe like there's still a tiny glimpse of hope that maybe Nettles jumps out like once Drain is out there and we still get the Nettles thing. Is there any way she pops out from behind?
No.
Not
No,
do
say
that, dude.
Say it isn't so.
If they do that, that was a whole waste of a story with Rhaena, like complete waste of story.
But the whole story wasn't wasted.
Exactly. See,
she didn't do
that's
hold
the
on.
beef. Go ahead. Okay, come to you.
It is a whole waste of the story, but the whole point of the story is Rhaena getting sheep stealer. That's the whole build up for her finding the burnt sheep and then going on the little adventure Hobbit adventure she went on to find sheep stealer. It literally is for her to ride the dragon into war. That's it. And so Nettles is not going to happen, unfortunately. They've done fucked that one up.
Some people in the chat were wondering if maybe that wasn't sheep stealer, maybe it's cannibal. What do you think about that?
I don't believe it's cannibal still in Dragonstone.
As far as we know, but it wouldn't be the first minor thing that they've changed. And I got you on the volume. Let me know. Testing. How's this?
No, because that thing's cannibal. We know for a fact only eats dragons. So
no, he prefers.
No. I think he prefers dragons. But if he's hungry, he's gonna eat whatever he wants.
I think we will see cannibal, but it's gonna be probably in season 3.
I don't know if we have enough dragons in this show to see a cannibal. I mean, he can't be eating anything. There's not enough left right now.
Exactly.
There will be here soon.
I mean, and that's I don't know. That's still a little sus to me because that would mean he would have to know and see where those dead dragons are.
Right.
I don't think he would know
that the Nettle storyline went the way of Lady Stoneheart. Just R.I.P.
Right.
Awful.
Yeah.
I was hoping for Nettles. I really wanted Nettles. I like Nettles, but I don't see it happening. But the way they did it, it's gonna suck later down the season with Rhaena. It's gonna suck.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, Rhaenyra has real reservations about killing thousands of innocent people just to win her throne. But like, who are these innocent people that we're talking about? She's going to have to be killing, aren't she? Isn't she just talking about killing soldiers? Like, that's part of the job, kind of what they signed up for. Like, I mean, on the flip side, they didn't really have a choice to sign up. They had to follow and do what their liege lord said. So, I mean, I guess there's that argument. But I don't know. What's up, fandom? I mean, isn't it that just soldiers going to die? What are all these innocents she's worried about killing?
Isn't it pretty much mirroring what the hell did Aemon do in the beginning of the episode? What was it, Sharp Point, whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because he just went into town and flayed everybody. I think she just wants to take off armies.
No, it seemed like that's what she's heading towards, and that's why Baela was like, "You want us to do what now?" And then Jason's like, "Yeah, well, we got to do it towards that."
Yeah.
You agree with that, John?
What David's saying is right there, like about the other comments on it, like, and the way Aemon is setting it up to put them there to die, like, then I think when there's in an uncompromised position here, and him, we have to act. Everyone's been telling Rhaenyra left, right, forward, south, you have to do shit. So she can't enact again, and she's at that point, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a tough situation, but you have to make the fucking call, don't you?
Absolutely brutal. That is
you
brutal.
Just call fucking Bruce a better fucking dad than Corlys, and you're saying that's absolutely brutal.
Hey, that's the way they're laying the show out. But I love that little nod to the old GOT line when Mysaria said, like, you have no choice and you are just. And then Rhaenyra replied, yes, but who pays the price? Like, that was a cool little nod to that GOT line. Like, why is it always the innocents who suffer the most when you High Lords play your Game of Thrones? Like, just the little nods and touch, all the little tie-ins that they did with GOT, I appreciated it. I thought they were pretty tight. A little something extra for the super fans. But then Alicent makes a surprise cameo visit to Dragonstone, and absolute gall of this woman. Like, as AK would say, the audacity of the caucasity. Like, she was all high and mighty when Rhaenyra came looking for a better way. But now that her own son has tossed her out on her ass, like, now she wants to come play makeup and be friends again. Like, you told her to beat feet when you had the upper hand. Now you have no one to turn to. And now, like, what? I mean, the absolute noive of this woman. Like,
in the barest, rawest notion of my people, and I know Imagination Realm probably the only one that's gonna get this reference, but hey, yo, Alicent, hey, go and suck your mother. Alright? Come up off me, Black Queen. You're not ready for this ride. Don't make me come for you. Put the one cutlass upon your ass.
I'd love to hear that in High Valyrian.
right?
I'd love to hear that.
Oh, that would be crazy. I don't think that Rhaenys would let them be to go out there on the docks. Nevertheless, you never know. But yeah, I mean, just the fact that she had the nerve to come in here. Like, I do get, I get what must be done is unavoidable, but I did not love hearing Rhaenyra speak the words out loud. Like, a son for a son. Even Alicent shook her head at that one. Like, that was ruthless.
No, I don't think it was. Because what exactly was Alicent? What exactly was Alicent expecting, though? You still have to answer for that shit. Did Aemon want it to happen? Maybe not. From what we saw, did you want a child and to be killed like that? Maybe not. From what we saw, however, it happened. And you and your boy got an answer for that. And this, thank you for putting that up there. This is the set pick that has me holding out a bit of hope, because I'm pretty sure this right here, I can't enlarge it more than that, but this one right here, I believe that's Hugh. And this one right here is the young lady that a lot of us were speculating was going to be Nettles. And we have not seen this meeting of the Dragon Seeds come to fruition yet. But there's also a couple things that were in the season trailer for season 2 that we did not see come to fruition yet. That's why I'm still holding out a little bit of hope still for now.
What is this? Forgive me, confusion. When was this? Like, what's this picture for? What's going on?
This is one of the set picks that was leaked at just before the season dropped.
Oh, if it is, that's supposed to be like Nettles Sunday over there. Fucking hell.
I mean, she looks the part, and I'm saying that just as a melanated woman. I know how our hair can be. That's why it stands out to me. But we'll see. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Looks like fucking Tormund Giant's Bane, man. It was posh, doesn't it? The third one and the fourth one.
So the chat's kind of talking about they don't know, they don't really believe they don't believe Alicent. Do you believe what Alicent's saying? I kind of think she's with it now, but the more it weighs on her way back to King's Landing, like, I can't doom my own son. And then when she gets there, she's gonna find out the son's gone anyway. So Rhaenyra's gonna think that she lied to her. So is she gonna go through with the plan, or is she gonna turn on her? I mean, what do you think, JD? Should Rhaenyra trust Alicent at her word?
I do believe that Alicent's going to hold true to her word. I think she's tired of Aemon's shit. Her precious boy got burnt, and she doesn't want to see any harm come to her daughter or her granddaughter. So, yeah, I believe that she's going to try and stick to what she said. She wants Rhaenyra to show up. Helena's going to surrender, and I think Rhaenyra's going to get King's Landing that way. But there's a few more things that have to happen before that happens.
You feel like that, fandom? You think she's going to hold up her end of the bargain and drop the gates for Rhaenyra to just walk in and take the throne?
Yep. Mainly because what just happened to Elena a few scenes back. So, yeah. Unfortunately, Aegon's not going to be there, so he'd be like, hey, what the hell just happened here?
So what's going to happen with that, John, when she gets there and finds there's no head to take?
Yeah, well, Alicent and Helena would be gone. I think she'd be living off Rhaenyra's empathy in the sense, going, well, Rhaenyra won't touch Helena. Every time Rhaenyra mentioned Helena, nothing but positive. Do you know what I mean? Going, like, if you look at the sentiments, nothing but positivity, and like, no way. So yeah, like I don't think it's just one of them where it's shy. And one interesting one, sorry, Relmy caught me off guard there when she says, "What if fucking Alicent knew Larry's plan with Aegon?" You know, in that way, so it was a false deal to begin with. Like, it's interesting.
I think she absolutely knew the deal. I think that's why she had to play it off and do it. That's why she turned and walked away and then worked up the face and then turned around and said, "Yeah, okay." She didn't even really say yeah. She just shook her head. So
she's no fucking angel because she did ask for an eye off the fucking child back in the day when roles were reversed. Like, so who's she to say who you taking his head? You were demanding an eye from a child in your anger.
But you have to, at that point in time, Rhaenyra has to take Aegon's head to literally show that she's taking over the kingdom.
Yeah, kill the claim.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will also
in front of people because Aegon decreed in front of people as well. It has to be done the exact same way.
Bro, like how I think is she going to like get to the small folk and how this is doing? Because you know, Alicent basically to me just wants to have her cake and eat it too. Like all this bullshit, and now you want to come back after you turned Rhaenyra down, and now you want kind of somewhat the same deal. But like Rhaenyra said, yo, even now you still protecting that asshole. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? How many more things
can you go when you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.
You win or you die.
So, but getting ready for it when they were getting all pumped up, how sick did Hugh look? Like getting geared up in his like dragon armor, like dude. And I mean, Adam, like how suave was he was looking clean.
Can anybody maybe go back and look? What was that? His wife that was helping him lace up?
Oh, I did not notice that. I
know there was somebody in there, but I haven't gotten the chance to go back and like rewind slow mo to see that. I could have been tripping. Maybe it wasn't her, but if he was gonna have anybody really help him with that armor, I think once he got that dragon, he was gonna go back and say, "Hey, yo, baby, you like half a lady right now. Yo, come on, you can go stay at Dragonstone and have like all the hospitality of the queen. And while I'm away, I'm gonna just do what I do, but I'm gonna make sure to come back so you're always taken care of." It just seems fitting, like something that he would do. I don't think he would just keep his wife in the dark, especially how they parted when he went to go claim this dragon.
No story though. If his wife is in Dragonstone, that changes everything. Do you know, in that way, that changes a lot.
I'd be surprised they're still together. Like one freaking daughter died, and then he just like went away trying to go out and become a dragon, like rider. Like, yeah, that's right.
You chose to try to sue for glory outside of saying
she just said she didn't want to be a widow. So I mean, it's not like she wanted to leave. She didn't want to be a widow. So she's probably still there. But yeah, that was a dope little montage.
Y'all go ahead.
With Rhaenyra like finally tracking down her wild dragon, or Rhaena finally tracking down her wild dragon, and seeing the Greybeards march through the twins, and Caesarion flying over Old Town soldiers. Like, whoa, John, was Caesarion way bigger than you thought he was going to be? Because I thought that was going to be Dreamfire when they showed it in the preview.
Yeah, it definitely was bigger, because even though it's real small, isn't it? Where it's like he was quick. Daeron did his thing. He flew in quick, didn't he? Because he saved them in a battle. Like, it showed us, like, we can still do damage here, lads and ladies. Yeah, that was bigger, but then he can do camera shots and play around at time. And the size of the other dragons, if you're selling this show to people, like, I could understand why they made it a bit bigger. Because, look, these have a chance. Yeah, because you've just given two Vermithor, for fuck's sake. Yeah, you can't have a little tiny horse in the sky here saying, I can pew pew. It's like, no, you have to. We have to sell
one bite.
Visually we have to sell it here. Like fuck Booklore, just for this moment, we have to sell this fight here that they have a chance. I like that. You go into the music theme for everybody at the start, you could hear all the music. I'm on the Lannisters. I think we were all waiting on it. Give it class the mirror. There it is. Beautiful music. The whole music crescendo is beautiful. The sad part about that whole thing is I didn't look at the time when I was watching it. You know, do you check how long is left? I was like, lovely, this is fucking dead. Now I'm going to get the end scene. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is going on a while. I had no idea this is the end.
Right? I know.
Minutes, I didn't check. I was like, lovely, this is how are we going to do?
I did. I had to hit the pause because I was like, this feels like it's about to be ending. And I hit the pause. Like, you got to be kidding me. This is the end of it. I was so mad.
I thought I had like 10 more minutes, and then it literally ends with the credits. I'm like, this is some BS.
Yeah, that was bullshit. Tyland and the Triarchy look like they were sailing into some pretty stormy weather. Like, are they going to make it through the blockade? Like, are they even going to make it to there to get there? Or are they going to like all die in like some big storm, JD?
No, they'll make it there.
You think so?
They'll make it. Oh yeah, they'll make it there.
That looks like some bad weather they're flying into.
It's bad weather going into, but no, they'll make it there. But the one thing I will say is with this episode, this episode felt like a great episode 8 leading into episode 9, which now is going to be episode 1 of season 3. But no, the Triarchy is going to make it. They're going to make it. There's episode 1 of season 3 is going to be nuts, but with the way they ended it, was just kind of like, well, okay, I don't really care when we get back to it because that was a shitty ending. Like I have nothing to keep me wanting more right now, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, love seeing those Winter Wolves walking through the twins. That was amazing.
Yes, dude, the Winter Wolves were so cool seeing that because you know who's coming with the Winter Wolves, y'all.
But then, like they asked earlier, we got that other juicy unanswered little nugget. What the hell happened to Sir Otto, and why is he locked in a cage? Like, what's going on with that, fandom?
It seems like, what was it, House Beesbury, whatever, got their revenge, I guess.
Oh,
that or it's Laris. It's one or the other. It's either Laris or Billsbury. It's one or the other. Because literally when they were asking about, because at one point they were asking about what's going on with what's this face Otto, and then literally another conversation was, oh, House Beesbury is like rising up. So I'm like, okay, did they rise up and like kidnap them? But at the same time, you also had that one scene where Amy was like, oh, send out a raven to go get my uncle, like Otto, grandfather Otto, to become hand of the king. So did Laris like help House Beesbury capture him or something? So it didn't want to.
Good show. Sorry, I agree. That's a great fucking show. He sent the raven, didn't he? He could have sent that to the other house.
Yeah.
Otto's going to be here at this time. Yeah. Great show, David. Jesus, that's a great fucking show.
I didn't notice that either. That was amazing, absolutely. Because I was thinking it was Larry's because Larry's didn't want him coming back because Larry still wants Divide to be handed.
Could have been, yeah.
And I thought it was Larry's who had him locked up. But I love the Beesbury storyline. That's amazing.
And it makes sense. Yeah. It makes sense because he is a Hightower, so that makes him a very valuable hostage.
Did David just say smart shit, man?
All our minds?
Oh no! Okay, no. Look, you gonna leave my little brother alone on that, okay?
You get it. I had my moments occasionally.
You're not gonna talk to him, bro.
He absolutely crushed it.
We also see an excellent theory, though. No joke. Excellent.
That was great. Yeah, we also see that Aegon followed Larry's advice though, and is now on the run with him. So they're heading to Bravos. I guess going to go live like kings across the water. And like I said, I can't believe it actually ended with Alicent looking over a mountainside, just staring off into the void. Like, was she contemplating like changing her mind already to screw Rhaenyra, or just thinking about being free? Like, what was she thinking about right there, AK?
I think she really was just seriously trying to reevaluate her life and or what was going down. And I don't know what conclusion she's going to come to, but if it were me and I was able to talk to Helaena up, hey, why don't you go ahead and get on this boat? Don't worry, she your mom don't need to know. Go on, grab Jaehaera, grab the dragon, and let's go through those little wibbly wobbly back rooms, hallways, secret hallways that Maegor built, and let's go ahead and get out of here. You can go hang out at Dragonstone. I guarantee you, Rhaenyra ain't gonna do shit to you. Again, everyone loves Helaena, and no one wishes to do harm to her, so she'll be totally safe. I feel like the minute she detaches herself and Jaehaera by proxy, because Helaena is always were her kids, unlike a lot of these royals out here across the kingdom. I think she's
welcome.
the greatest danger for Helena is being around people that are in her immediate family. So when I say immediate, I mean everybody that's at the Red Keep. Dragonstone, though, nah, she's good. We already know Jace, Bela, Rhaena, Rhaenyra, everybody. They don't got no beef with Helena.
You can say nobody
her.
has beef with Helena. Helena's
Nobody, right? That's what I'm saying. She's Switzerland. She's a fucking sweetheart. And honestly, I feel like at this point in time, if something like that did happen, Rhaenyra would be the first one to hear what she was talking about and be like, "Oh, okay, hold on. We this has some weight to it. What else have you seen, baby sis? Let's talk."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's
she would not be ignored.
What's up, JD? What do we think of this season as a whole in this episode?
Overall, like, I enjoyed season 2 overall. I really did. This episode, like I said earlier before I jumped off, it was a huge letdown in this episode. Like, I loved it as a season 8 builder episode going into an episode 9, but as a season finale, it didn't leave me wanting more. It just felt really, really, really flat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that. How about you, AK? What did you think about this episode and the season as a whole?
Yeah, this episode, I think I will give an 8.15, maybe, because again, I did like a lot of what was going on, especially when it came to the history and lore parts. That's I really might have to get the tinfoil streams going again, because that was spectacular. But there are some things I had gripes with throughout the season. So overall, I will say a solid 8.95. And I'm doing that mainly because I'm leaving room open for them to be greater next season. And I think they will be.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep getting better and better. How about you, John?
What, the episode in the season?
Yep. What did you think of the episode and the season?
I'm going to be saying the same thing on Saturday, so fuck it. Don't care. Fuck it. You'll hear Marcus and Mills and Felicia's opinion. Mine's going to be the same. Unless I'm drunk and I forgot my rating. So, yeah, call me out on Saturday. I would give this episode a 6. It's not in a hate way. It's nowhere near season 8 Game of Thrones. Nowhere near. Let me just add that tag to it. As I said at the start, it's very Dune 1. Very fucking slow. And then you're like, I couldn't really rate Dune 1 properly because I was like, it was all set up and it's like, is that payoff? So I couldn't call Dune 1 shit and slow because I was like, are they going to pay it off? Dune 2 killed it. And you're like, the payoffs were there. So it's like, yeah, for now, for what I got as a 6, like in hindsight, if you were to go back and have season 3, season 4, and then watch it as a whole, I'm sure this finale won't look as bad. But because we have to wait so long, and this is what we're stuck with, it looks like it's going to be dragged on in. Not even a word of shit. But yeah, so I give it a 6. Season as a whole, 7.5. Good season.
Nice. How about you, Fandom?
So for this episode, 5 out of 10. Like for a finale,
wow.
it was just average. Like they had some couple of laughs, conversations. I'm like, there was times I was like blinking and like parts of the freaking 30 minutes passed. I'm like, what the hell did I just miss? Rewind it? Really didn't miss anything. Like, what's the damn hell? Like you see, like season 1, like before watching this episode, I saw the season finale, season 1. I'm like, yo, how are they gonna top this finale? Seeing this one, it was just like hanging without a clip. Like, what the hell was going on here? And then it was just pretty much just set up. Like John said it best. It was like watching Doom Part 1. And someone told me, hey, Dave, you want to sleep? Watch Doom Part 1. I saw Doom Part 1. I'm like, yeah, I didn't fall asleep. I kind of felt like my time was wasted. But then Doom Part 2 came out, and I'm like, okay, so this is all the damn setup for. So until I get the damn season 3 in 2 years, I got to wait here with this season 2. So now I'm like, okay, I can either just go and read the damn book or wait 2 years.
David, it's not that big, Dave.
We can't, right? No, we can get it. We can get a real long watch discussion for all that. In the meantime, we can fully immerse you as much as you need to be, especially with Duck and Egg coming out. We got you.
Then, well, Helena said I practically knew about at least probably 80% of what the hell's gonna go down. But other than that, yeah. For this But overall in the season, I probably have to rewatch it. Maybe I don't know. Like I could rewatch season 1, but rewatching season 2, I'm like, should I even bother? 6.5 for me for the whole season.
Simon,
Wow. Man, down. Oh, I thought we had fans in here.
How about you, DJ? Yeah, don't you be touching the DJ.
Right, yeah. What's your rating? What's your rating?
This episode, I want to give it a 5 or 6.5. I don't know, something low because I was irritated that it wasn't a finale. But I like it. Like I said, like they were saying, if this was like episode 8 leading into 9, it would have been a 10. I would have loved this episode.
The suspense would have been real.
Yeah. So if you look at it like that, like if they would have had time and made this 10 episodes or 10 like it was last season, and obviously they ran out of time, writer's strike, whatever, but that was just brutal. So yeah, and that's
hold up. You know what this reminds me of? Like freaking on The Walking Dead, like before it was All Out War. It was like freaking slow a bit, and then All Out War happened. But now I'm worried. Okay, is it gonna all be paid off? Now is the time that people start dropping off Walking Dead. So who knows? And then it's supposed to be like what? How many episodes next season? 6 or something like that. I heard maybe.
No, there's
8. I don't know.
There's 8 for the next season. It's 6 for Duncan Tall.
6 for Duncan.
Okay, so maybe I got it mixed up there. But who knows? Because again, it feels like 4 seasons in total, and this is just only one book. So it's like, are they gonna pan out some other stuff? It's like,
have y'all watched the trailer?
I have.
Nah, I haven't watched it.
The trailer.
I haven't watched it either. The teaser for Duncan Egg.
Oh, you did?
No. I have not seen that one yet, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm a huge fan. They gave me so many dragons that I give the season as a whole 8.5, maybe even a 9, just because I got to see dragon after dragon after dragon, and I am here for it. Love dragons, and let's go. I was like, the story was cool. They kept to the book better than Game of Thrones did. I mean, they did pretty good. They screwed up a lot.
Yeah, because the book is like over. It's not like Game of Thrones. They have like what? How many books? Like 5, and they had to like make it up to go in alone.
But the fact that they took out the Nettle storyline is such a huge downer.
So huge.
It's so important. There's so many things with that. Like, what are they doing? Like, oh my God.
Like if. And I want to believe that just any random person can, befriend a dragon and whatnots. But throughout history, that's just not been the case. And that's not just with Targaryens. It's with every family that is from Valyria. The latent gene is always there. So it doesn't make sense that Nettles would be able to just go over there and tame it. It would have been something that her dragon recognized in her, just like Sea Smoke with Adam.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what they do with that storyline.
Are we ever gonna hear what happened to Laenor? How he died?
Hell no.
Doubtful.
I hope so. I mean, it's nothing really neither here nor there, but just to have that little tidbit neatly packed away outside of speculation would be nice.
What happened in the book? Did it explain how he died, or supposedly? Or
he, if I remember correctly, he was killed by his lover Carl, who is the dude that he escaped across the Nile Sea with. So I'm assuming something with him happened.
Is that on the Maester's account or Mushroom's account? I have to check that. Didn't they allude to Rhaenyra like vague, like no? Did you do it in the show?
No. The way they said it with the Maester that wrote the book is that Carl is who killed him.
Yep.
Okay. Fuck you, Carl.
Yeah. Well, as usual, we have just a few trivia questions to see what anybody remembers.
Oh shit! What are my notes? Hold on, damn it! Hold on, I came prepared, damn it.
If you know the answer, write it in the chat box. If you're watching later, put it in the comment section down below. Oh, let's get it started. How much were the Triarchy trying to charge Tyland for their fleet?
100 gold dragons.
100,000 grand. Yes. Yep. Each.
They got mad competitive there. She slaughtered the dragons.
Not all together, but each.
100 gold dragons per boat? No, per man.
I'm retired.
Like, right. That is absurd negotiating.
Oh God.
He said per man.
All right, bro, quit your job. You suck.
Oh, it's horrible. Oh, what is Tyland's title on the small council?
Master
Is he
of
the master of laws? It's either master of ships or master of laws, I think.
What'd you say, John?
Ships. No, I'm going ships. I'm not going coin. I'm going ships.
Yeah, master of ships. That's what I think. Or master of
coin.
Actually, wait.
Master of coin. He has to be. Yeah.
Did I smash the 50 jaws of victory?
Yeah. Him being a Lannister has to be master of coin.
You already
Are
know.
we wrong?
I was just being quiet until the chat chipped in, but because you already know a few of them are going to nail it. But yeah, John, you're
of course. Like damn near everybody we have in the chat right now is a fucking rock star on the trivia, bro.
Yeah, John, you nailed it right out of the gate. You crushed it.
I backed up from the goal to ships. Get in there.
I was just waiting for the chat to come in.
I know I'm talking in the chat. I look sus as fuck. I swear to God.
Okay, wait. So clarify because I think we all said either master of ships or master of coin.
It's master of ships.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm still taking that as a win because we all said that.
50-50. I'm taking either one. Master of ships. Jackie got it. House Lord got it. Amy got it. Of course, imagination.
I already knew. Right, Amy and imagination. I was going to get that for sure.
That's the ships. Yeah.
John in the chat is making me look sus because I was replied to him and I could see all the master ships on it. I was like, I promise I wasn't reading. I just replied to John being all chill.
Yeah, you said it right out of the gate. You instantly snapped it out.
You did. Yeah. Haymaker is literally, one of the only trolls I allowed to hold lands in my domain because
we talked about it.
Number two.
Number 3. We talked about it, and we spent way too much time on it, and I can't believe I even made it a question. But here we go again. What did Aegon compare losing his manhood to?
Hot sausage.
Oh yeah, sausage being popped under fire.
Burst into flames like a sausage on a spit is what we're looking for.
I still, as horrible as that sounds, I still don't feel bad for you, Aegon. You wasn't supposed to be in that fight. You should have kept your drunk ass at home.
DJ, could I have a small request? You can tell me to fuck off. This is your rodeo. Can you let just JD answer the next question? Because we struggle on these bad boys. We're just having a good run. We all go quiet for Mr. JD. Let's see the dragon on this one. Make it a hard.
Wait, no. Protest. Who the fuck is we?
Competitive. The royal we, I think. Is that how you do it? No, fuck that.
I'm good.
AK's not giving the DJ.
JD said, everybody guess. We'll see what's up. You guys can all wait for a second. Let the chat guess and then try to say something. All right.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. Let the chat answer first, and then we'll give our answers before you give the final.
What town did Aemon light up with Vhagar?
Oh, I know that.
What town was it?
Me and Meeks very specifically hunted on the map to find that.
Oh, sorry.
You were supposed to let the chat answer first.
Look like I'm copying the chat. I'm a dumbass.
The chat's coming in anyway. Imagination Realm already got it in there. You already know Amy's going to be right behind her. Yep.
Sharp point.
House is going to be right there.
I mean, I feel like how y'all be coming through with these trivias, though. Like, can y'all come check us out on Ciudadela Trivia? Por favor.
Sharp point. Absolutely correct. All right, we're going to take a little bit deeper. Who was listening on this one? When was Dreamfire hatched?
During the days of Aegon the Conqueror.
Vague. I was like saying,
no, she didn't give an exact date. No, she said that she was hatched during the conquering.
Timestamps, weather, hour, minute, second on the clock.
I remember that specific. Look at the chat. I remember that specifically.
Yeah, the chat is very good at GRMR and vague as fuck. I can give you a timestamp, DJ.
When Aegon the Conqueror was king. Absolutely. Rhaenyra said it specifically. That's exactly how she put it through.
Thank you very much.
History, man. Imagine when was Ireland in a famine? Back in the day.
You got to drop that one quick. I know I tried to be a little vague. Nope, they're too good. They're way too good. What did Corlys rename his ship? I know this one's out there.
I'm mad. I'm Uncle C, I got beef with you on this though, bro. Why did you not name it the Queen that should have always been? Right? That sounds better to me. But yes, it is the Queen that never was.
That would have been pretty sick. Don nails it up there.
Yeah, we know the chat got that.
Well, that was a good one, but yeah, that got me up in my feels a little bit. I love that one. I was like,
right, you know, I had to do a little chest pat.
Little shout out. How many dragons did Corlys say the queen had flying under her banner?
6.
Yep.
Oh shit, Phantom said, let me get one in there. Boom.
Damn right.
You already know the chat's gonna be coming.
You gotta get one in before work.
Imagination realm. House.
What do you mean? I'm already late.
Oh shit!
Oh
Damn it! I just looked at the time. My bad, bro. I'm sorry.
That is kind of a trick because they said 7 if you count him, but he wasn't counting him.
Yep.
Counted 6. What does Caraxes prefer to eat more than sheep?
Pigs.
On the absolute swine. Where does Helena tell Aemon he will die?
God's eye.
On the God's eye.
Swallowed up in the God's time. And last but not least, how long did Alicent tell Rhaenyra to wait and then come claim her throne? With
3 days.
3 days.
3 days time. Absolutely correct. Want to get this one wrapped up? I already know the chat's going to be ripping those through. We got them too damn good. It has been an absolute blast. We've been going on for a while. We got to get this one wrapped up, but it has been amazing. I want to thank everybody that's been coming out and hanging out with us. Oh, blast. I think we might rip one more. I don't know if we'll do it Thursday or Tuesday, but we might run back that just like we did
Umbrella Academy
season. Who did it better? And
DJ,
I'm with that.
DJ,
I'm with that.
For the finale, seeing as you were the quiz master, can I ask you a question? You be on this side of the shit, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Seeing as you were a big fan earlier, what was the name of Tyland Lannister's song that he sang?
The Captain's Daughter?
The Captain's Daughter, Sea Shanty.
Fucking bastards. Sorry.
Look, again, okay, look, I feel like you don't understand how hard me and fandom be in these notes sometimes, okay? We know DJ left and right, all right? We come prepared most times.
Half my notes, man, is just what clips can I make that'll be funny.
Good song. Absolutely. Oh, but yeah, it's definitely been a blast to get to do it. And like I said, we're probably going to run back that who did it best. Maybe we'll probably do that next Tuesday just to keep it going. And keep that bell tuned and we'll let you know what's coming. Like Fandom said, we're definitely going to be getting up on that Umbrella Academy. So
final season.
Bells. You already know AK's got them. She's running them back, doing those things.
Facts.
John, check out John's channel. Make sure you hit that bell. And let's keep it together.
Interview with the vampire, y'all. Coming up.
Absolutely. Want to thank special guests. We had JD the Dragon on today and John. You always make it just that much better, so much more fun. My brothers. We're going to keep it going. We're going to be back again. So like I said, keep those bells, hit that subscribe, and let's keep this party going. Hope everybody out there is having an absolutely fantastic week, and it only gets better from here. Till we see you on the next one. Be easy, everybody.
Always bet on black.